loves being antagonistic. Just ignore him when he's mouthing off. Don't let him get under your skin.
I dare you to release me and say that to my face!
Hey enjoyer, how are you doing? You know, like, and melt? No, it doesn't mean like...
I'm not the friend to come to for words of comfort.
It doesn't mean like we will
but
miss vaporize and melt, because still vaporize and melt are going to be better. But in terms of usability, some transformative reactions, like, because melt and vaporize, even though they need elemental mastery, they are not transformative, they are multipliers. So yeah, you need crit rate, crit damage. The same thing is goes to overload, superconduct, and electrocharge. Now electrocharge is like, they need like elemental mastery, but no, it's not. It doesn't mean that we miss like vape and like melt. No, vape and melt still like be a pretty good and powerful reaction. But what it means? It means some of the supportive characters, like animal characters, can be way more valuable in the future, you know. Also, overload means like chivalrous teams can do a little bit more damage when they can do some overload reaction, you know. So yeah, but you know, like melt and vape is still like pretty powerful damages, like yeah, reactions, because vaporize is just crazy. As you know, like we have like forward melt and like reverse melt. Reverse melt is better in terms of multiplier. It's like, if I'm not mistaken, ×2. A forward melt is like ×1.5. So yeah, in this case, yeah, no need to worry about like those reactions. But what I wanna say about electrocharge, in my opinion, electrocharge is the best one. Oh, hi guys, how are you doing? Hi Sino. Hi Lang Shankar, how are you doing? Hi Mirak. Cause it's double damage. Yes, you're right. I mean, you... No, like, it's completely okay with like a melt and vape. Oh, the only, like, the difference I see at the moment, like, I mostly hyped about electrocharge, and I will explain you why. As you know, guys, when you use hyperbloom, you also can get some electrocharge damage, you know. And in this case, it means hyperbloom damage, even though they decided, I mean, like Hoyo, decided to avoid increasing dendro damage, because at the moment, if you know, guys, hyperbloom and virgin reactions has, like, both of them have multipliers 3. It's like highest multipliers we have in the game, and that's why these reactions are so powerful. So in this case, they decided to, like, somehow to, like, you know, like, to make other reactions more equal, more powerful. That's why. It doesn't mean like we will lose melt and vape. Vape and melt still like pretty powerful and you can use them. Yeah, it doesn't mean you need like to change to superconduct or something. You know why? Because superconduct is still not so great, unfortunately. Even though they decided to increase like by a pretty good, let's say superconduct is decreased by like by 300%, which is crazy, from 0.5 to 1.5. That's just insane. Shatter also will be increased by 200%, which is crazy. But still, those reactions are not so great. That's why they decided to increase electrocharge only by a little bit, not so high, and also overload. Like from electrocharge is going to be increased from 1.2 to like 2, like its main like multiplier, and overload from 2 to 2.75. So not so much.
The
But still,
secrets of the mechanical
superconduct and
arts are
shatter
too
as
profound to
not,
convey
they
in
both
a
are
few
not
simple-
going to be so crazy. Unfortunately, if you like those reactions. But
Buckle up!
and about melt and whip, yeah, don't worry about that completely. You know, like what I think, like I have a theory about those reactions. Release me from this. Cryo run doesn't exist. Yes, cryo run wave is best from. Yes, I'm at 76 PD guaranteed. So I know if you are at 76 PD guaranteed, wait for Nahida if you don't have Nahida. What can I say? Like, that's crazy actually. Because, you know, like, you can get Xilonen, it's up to you. Let's say if you are on 50-50, but if you are on your guaranteed and you want Nahida, it's better to wait. It's definitely better to wait. So yeah, about the reactions, guys, like, what I think, in my opinion, they somehow want to increase, like, want to buff Chasca. Because, as you know, guys, Chasca is going to be anime character. All of the reactions, I mean, like, even though Superconduct doesn't rely on, like, swirl, but Electrocharge does. At the same time, since she is Anemo, and as you know, she can change her bullets in a magazine, so you can do overload and superconduct reaction as well. It depends on which characters you use. Or superconduct about super. Yes, you can do superconduct, by the way, because you can go. Let's say, as you know, like about Chasca. What's the problem? In my opinion, Chasca is going to be so bad in damage. They decided to do those buffs to increase her damage before release. It's my own opinion. Yes, it's like, I don't think it's true, but you know why? At the moment we don't need increase those multipliers, I mean like those reactions. They are pretty good. Overload is okay. Just imagine like Arlecchino's overload team is great with Chevreuse, Bennett, like Arlecchino, and let's say, I don't know, like maybe Fischl, maybe Beidou, it depends, you know? So yeah, like, or maybe, yeah, like whatever you play, which characters you have, and just imagine they increase the damage of overload. Yes, you need some elemental mastery, but still, whatever it takes, it still will increase your Arlecchino's overload team and other overload teams, also Electrocharge and Hyperbloom, even though they somehow decided to avoid Hyperbloom. Let me show you. Hyperbloom is still going to get some buff. Yes, I'm pulling Nahida Vortex Temple saved. Yes, definitely Xianyun. I mean, because,
and when it does,
you know
it's
why?
always a lot
Because
heavier than
Nahida
this.
is like, yeah, she's just insane. Gotta get Nahida with free-to-play power. Oh, wish you best of luck. Oh, Hyro, hit Harden. Can course me with Chijik. So, let me show you guys why I think Hyperbloom will get some buff as well. So, as you know, guys, this team, I like it. I like to use this team. It's like Raiden and Nahida.
Chivalry will never die.
So yeah, my bad. Just a second. Alongside
Stay
Hyperbloom,
close and you will live.
it's like Shinchu, Raiden, Nahida. You also can get like Electrocharge. Since I use Sucrose, I can swill Electro and get that Electrocharge, you know? So yeah, let me show you how it works and you will see. Like, because I can get Hyperbloom and Electrocharge reaction at the same time, and Sucrose is a great example. Also Chasca, as you know, Chasca by default can do normal attacks and charge attacks. According to the kit info we have, it's better to avoid her normal attacks, because even though she is anime character, anime damage is not so great. So yeah, it's better to do some like other elemental damage, like Pyro, Electron, Hydro, or Cryo, or maybe reactions. That's why, in my opinion, they decided to increase those reactions, because you can do Overload with Chasca, you can do Electrocharge with Chasca, you can do Superconduct with Chasca. About Shatter, Shatter is a bit difficult reaction. You need to froze the enemy first, and then hit them with like Claymore, Plunge attack, or Klee, if I'm not mistaken. Klee also can do shatter. And she's the only one because she's a catalyst character, as you know, with her charge attack, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, she's kinda exception. Best thing about Auron is he apply off filter. Oh, about that, by the way, about Auron, I heard that, like, yes, by the way, guys, like, even though the topic is reactions, we can discuss the news. So yeah, feel free, ask any question you want about the upcoming banners. By the way, I heard that Auron is going to be in a Chasca's banner. In this case, like, maybe I will do couple multis for Auron, because yeah, I need that Natlan supportive character for my Hyperbloom, as you know, guys. So yeah, and also for my kinich and for other reactions. You know why? Because as you know, guys, we have this set which is Cinder City. A Cinder City set says that after the equipping character triggers a reaction related to their elemental type, it means if you are going to do Electro, it means like Electro Charge or Overload, it also counts, or maybe that's it, but still, we'll check that. Also, party members gains 12% elemental damage bonus. On top of that, you can get more if it's like in elemental blessing state. You get like up to 4. Since Auron is going to be...
This is what I call a moment of solitude.
Since Auron is going to be off-field, Electro Applier, I think he's going to be crazy for like some reactions, especially because of that. Do you think Chasca is DPS or burst support? No. Chasca is DPS character. Chasca is DPS character, and she is like, she needs like field time. Also, at the same time, the bad thing about Chasca, she is the charge attacker. That's a problem. So yeah, she is like Ganyu, kinda like Ganyu, Line. Kinda Ganyu, you know. Also, her charge attacks pretty like takes a long time, which is a problem. She's a little bit specific character. I don't like her now. You know why? They need to like do some changes to her kit. I don't think they can. I mean, Hoyoverse, and because of that, I think they decided to increase like reactions damage. But we'll see. No offense, but it's trigger me when I see Dia. I don't know why. Oh, about Dia, by the way. I mean, like, Dia is a great character. Like, you know, like, let's say if you want to go for Dia or something, or trigger in another way, I don't know, like, what you mean by trigger. It's like, you know what? Yeah. She's cool, but I know. Yeah, like... Oh, highly Harden. Dia is not really bad. She is good in Wave Team with mualani. Not only in Wave Team, by the way. I use Dia with Neuvillette. I use Dia with kinich. I use Dia like a lot of reactions. You know why? Let me say why. Because Dia is a character who have self-healing ability, which is great. She doesn't need like let's say you don't need to use specific set on her. You can use literally any set you want. You can use like her signature set is this one, Vorukasha. Yeah, Vorukasha's glow. But you can use just a second. You can use tenacity, and you will be completely okay, by the way, and give some buff to your teammates. You also can use Flower of Paradise slots, which has like a most. You also can use Deepwood when you play with kinich. When you do some Vape, you can use like Flower of Paradise slots or Gilded Dream because of Elemental Mastery. You can go 2-2. So yes, she's like super flexible character. That's why I like Dia. Unfortunately for me, it's also why she's so good. She doesn't rely on her burst, because her burst, it's like it's a damage, but her skill, it's supportive skill. Also, she gives you within that circle she creates, she gives you resistant to interruption, which is crazy. You know, that's why I mostly use her with Neuvillette. My Neuvillette is Constellation 0 without any resistance to interruption, and I could get that. That's crazy actually. Is that resistant to interruption coefficient is pretty high. So yeah, that's why I like her. Even though she's a standard character, believe me or not, she's great support. But it doesn't mean you need to like spend your wishes on her, because don't get me wrong, but sooner or later you can get her. So yeah. And also another point, if you go with this weapon, I mean like I use now this one, Gravestone, you don't even, let's say, yes, of course, getting Constellation 2 is not a bad idea at all, but you will be alright, even without Constellation. So yeah, it will help you a little bit. I mean, you can save up to 2 or 3 seconds, something like that, which is helpful. And also, another thing, as you know guys, she can change the position of the circle she creates, like one time. So yeah, like she has a lot of benefits. I joined one stream chat and they insisted on joke, and when I did, whole chat start spamming Sino and server Sino. Sino, you can do that. I know that 10 pulls, I'm at 66, so guaranteed. Oh yeah, actually, yeah, save Sino. I mean, like, no need. Nahida coming here. And by the way, yeah, we're going to get Nahida, like, not so, like, it's about, like, yeah, it's 16 days. It's better to wait. And by the way, you can get more Primogems within like 2 or 3 days, because Spiral Base will be rested. And by the way, about Spiral Base, this version of Spiral Base is going to be the same or close like to the Spiral Base we have at the moment. But next one in a 5.2, then yes, they will change that Spiral Abyss, and they will increase HP, by the way, on the of the enemies, of the mobs. Just keep that in mind. It's going to be a little bit like tougher, a little bit difficult. Oh, about Chiori, it's up to you, Ali. Like, I wouldn't suggest you to go for Chiori and spend any on her, but it's up to you. No, thanks for I didn't get her. I'm now at 55 feet with 10 pulls. No, gambling. No, yes, like, it's better to save. Chiori, like, you know, like, I'm not, I don't know, hating or something. Chiori is not a character, like, she's not worth pulling, actually. If you ask me about, like, Xilonen, you got Xilonen, if I'm not mistaken. Xilonen is way better and useful. And you know why Xilonen is so useful? Even though, as you know, guys, Xilonen and Kazuha, let's say, if you compare, which is better, Xilonen is slightly better. Like, without signature weapon, with standard weapon at Constellation 0, Xilonen with that debuff of 36% and 4% buff, she's slightly better. But the way how you can get this buff and debuff is so great, because in only one skill and couple normal attacks, you get all of the stuff. You don't need to use that. Actually, it's a little bit like a long, like, hold skill by Kazuha, and then using his burst, you know, you lose a lot of time. Also, it's like lasts for 8 seconds max, which is low. So yeah, that's why Xilonen is so great. By the way, today I want to do some tests in Spiral Abyss with Xilonen signature weapon, because so far I haven't done it yet, you know, even though I have that weapon, I always done the test with that craftable one. And that craftable one, for me, it's more than enough. Yeah, she gives a lot of damage. But additional 25% like elemental damage bonus is not bad. We can check it. The first thing when I get Nahida, I will read. Yes, actually, about that read NPCs, I will do that like today, guys. Also, no, you know what you need to do first? Oh, let me do like this run first. So yeah, let me show you guys about electrocharge. Now I am going to use my Raiden, then my Shinchu, and then we'll do some sucrose, and you will see electrocharge damages.
No, my sword! Let me read you a animal hypostasis emulation!
You see electrocharge?
Stand clear!
Electrocharge, a lot of electrocharge. Now if I add some Dendron, I will get Hyper Bloom and electrocharge at the same time. It means, you see, like, aggravate, and yes, like, alongside everything, you can get a lot of reactions. So what it means,
Going down! Witness the power of Google! Swirl!
It means, like, even though you still like hyperbloom, like yes, not so great like in damage increase, but still slightly increased. So it's like at the moment hyperbloom and Virgin has the same multiplier, it's 3, but hyperbloom a little bit better because alongside hyperbloom you get electrocharge as well, and that electrocharge will be increased, which is great, which is like really great. Alrighty, let me use like this one. I don't think Xianyun will be there. He was got a win every 50-50 at this point. I mean, like, I wish you best of luck. Wish you best of luck, Shankar. Because yes, like if you ask me, oh, okay, let me check. Like, please, oh no. Okay, so yeah, about like future characters, yes, like we're going to get like great characters in the future, like within like also, if I'm not mistaken, some new catalyst character, yeah, and like 5.3 or something, we'll see. So yeah, about Nahida, by the way, you can read NPCs, by the way, if you know, guys, but what you also can do, oh yeah, I'm with Nahida. You can do like pretty, like easy farm, you know, like the main, it's not a something, but still you can do like something like this within all the Tevat, you know. You don't need to approach like to the point and get something, you just like mark them and that's it, which is super useful. Let me do it like, you definitely know that.
Everyone hold hands!
She can get up to 5 specialties, if I'm not mistaken. Let me find something more. Let's say, yeah. Also, yes, she can read minds, but it's not a problem, but it's limited because you can read minds only within Sumeru. Just keep that in mind. You cannot read minds like in, like, let's say Natlan or any other region. Let me go like this, please. So yeah, farming with Nahida is also pretty cool. Maybe the coolest part, if you ask me, you know why? And why it's so cool? Because, as you know, guys, for Nahida, you need specialties. And this, oh yeah, I forgot, like, now you can, like, yeah, now you can do something like this. You can go the character, place the characters like it's this one, place this one, go to collect, and yes. So yeah, you can collect this one only within the mountain, something like that. So yeah, it's a little bit difficult, let me show you. That's why, yes, of course, it's not because like she gets that ability, but still. It's usually just a second. So yeah, you see, like they're on the like, and in this case you can farm them pretty easily. You see. So yeah, like she's great character. About reading NPC, minds, yes, it's cool because yeah, it's really cool actually. The new one, forgot his name. The new one. Who's Xilonen boss? Oh yeah, Xilonen boss is like the brand new one. It's not only new one, it's a brand new one. By the way, I made a video about him, like he's right here. You can get to that boss like from this point. From this point, you need to like flying to this point and open this waypoint. So yeah, a lot of points to open this boss. He's not so difficult, by the way. But I would suggest you to go to use Kachina. So yeah, you can like read the minds.
Nothing escapes my eyes.
And that's a great part actually, you know? So yeah, it's not gonna lie. That's why like Nahida has so many great,
I see everything.
Man, these city folks have.
and you can
no
read like
sense
like
of
literally
vigilance.
mites on any NPCs in this game. Anyone.
When can I finally retire?
That's crazy. So yeah, it's like so, and you will do that definitely, because when I got Nahida, I did the same immediately. That's great. So you're farming. Also, like if you know, guys, you can like mark 8 enemies at a time. Also, like pretty easy to build, not difficult to build. She can like fit if you play within like.
Adults probably don't believe in fairy tales.
So yeah, if you like play out of like aggravate, spread, hyper bloom or bloom, then Nahida is #1 supportive character for you. You also can use her as a TPS character, so a lot of benefits, crazy amount of benefits, not gonna lie. Also, as you know, like she has like 100% uptime skill duration, like 25 seconds duration and 10 seconds, 25 duration. Oh yeah, and like cooldown 5 and 6 seconds, which is crazy. So yeah, scales on elemental mass. So yeah, like great amount of band. Like if you ask me, if you don't have Nahida, it's better. Like Nahida will be way better for you than Xilonen. Alrighty. Oh, I'm sorry, missed some chat. Nahida weapon. Nahida weapon. It depends. Dude, I need some help with characters. Oh, okay, Sandar. Sandar Music YT. True. Just like, yeah. Yeah, maybe I will use my luck on... No, like, Rohit, about the weapon, I wouldn't suggest you to go for that weapon. You know why? Yes, Sandar, like, just ask the question you want, no problem. Can Nahida signature weapon be used on other characters? I keep no, like about that, let's talk about Nahida's weapon. Like I wouldn't suggest you to go her weapon. I will explain you why. Because we have like crazy amount of alternative weapons. Let me show you. Like you can use, I use especially with Ziv, but you can use sacrificial fragments. I would say it's maybe one of the best one. And also you can use this weapon, which is Magic Guide. It's a 3-star weapon with elemental mastery and also increases damage opponents against affected by Hydro and Electro. And you know that Hyper Bloom, it's Hydro and Electro. So it also can increase your damage against these enemies. So I wouldn't suggest you to go for her signature weapon. The only benefit from a signature weapon, it's like increased amount of elemental mastery and some additional like damage. But I wouldn't suggest you. So yeah. Completely skip that weapon. You will be completely alright with this one, sacrificial one, or this one, or Widzev. I use Widzev personally. Also, you can use Favonius Codex if you want to get some energy back, which is like okay. You also can use this one, Prototype Amber, if you want to like some healing. Nahida can also she also can heal with this weapon. We have like crazy amount of weapons, and I will explain you why. It's better to skip because no, you can use that weapon on other characters maybe, but you know, maybe on Sucrose. Yes, Sucrose can benefit from that weapon. And maybe Yaemiko can benefit, but Yaemiko like because of elemental mastery can benefit, but I wouldn't suggest you anyway because Yaemiko has her own signature, but Yaemiko can because of elemental mastery and her skill. So yeah, maybe other character, but I wouldn't suggest you to go for like her signature. This weapon is free to play. Like Prototype Amber, you can craft it if I'm not mistaken, or just a second. If it's not a BP weapon. Oh no, it's not a BP weapon. So yeah, you can craft it. If I'm not mistaken, it's craftable. Magic Guide is completely free weapon. By the way, that's why I made that weapon back then. So yeah, for me it's level 90 if you see. I made this weapon especially for Nahida, and I used this weapon on Nahida like initially, but then yes, I decided to switch to Widzev. So yeah, and Widzev also is free to play. Because as you know guys, you can get Widzev from the standard panel, So yeah, you completely like okay with the weapons. Also, maybe in the future, maybe we can get some free-to-play EM weapon, because so far we don't have any. We have like this one, this one, this one, this one. They're all free-to-play. Like free-to-play, I mean event weapon, I'm sorry. So yeah, because of that, maybe in the future we can get one elemental mastery weapon, which is going to be not a bad weapon for EM scaling character. So yeah, skip that weapon. I use sacrificial. I use her for Nahida, Neuvillette, Cookie, Raiden, Hypervolume team. Oh, okay. Is that a question? Okay. I use sacrificial. Oh yeah, sacrificial. That's great. I use her for Nahida, Neuvillette, Cookie, Raiden, Hypervolume. Actually, this team, like you use it, I wouldn't suggest you to go like this team. Like yes, it's not a bad team, but Cookie Shinobu, in my opinion, it's a waste. Let me show you why. Just a second. Because you know why? Let's say, as you know, Raiden is like, Neuvillette is a range character. That's why EM Raiden is the best choice for him. So you can add to that team maybe, maybe Furina. You know why Furina? To increase, you have Furina to increase Neuvillette's damage, or maybe Yelan to increase his damage. It's, I think, this like Yelan or Furina might be way more useful. Let me show you. Let me do like some Hyperbloom, or maybe some like Kazuha or Sucrose. You know, I'm building sacrificial one for yes, Xianyun. Like it's better to use sacrificial if you ask me. Like I use Widzev, but Widzev is not a great option, not gonna lie. I just like get used to it. Let me switch it to like sacrificial. You know why sacrificial is so great? And why elemental mastery is so mandatory for Nahida? Because she has this passive, this one, which increase like out of elemental mastery she has, she can get a maximum of 80% bonus damage and 24% crit rate. It means like it's better to invest to elemental mastery and then think about like crit rate and crit damage. So yeah, energy recharge, it's like you can completely ignore it. So yeah, but the more elemental mastery you have, the more elemental damage and crit rate you can get. Also, like she has another passive, which gives your teammate elemental mastery from like up to like from Nahida. If you have like 1k elemental mastery, she can give up to 250 elemental mastery to active member. Just keep that in mind, to active, because like yeah, not for like Raiden. Unfortunately, you need to keep her on field to get that elemental mastery. Alrighty, like Sandar, just a second. Let me just show the team I would like. It depends if you have Yelan or like. Yeah, I just already have like 50 pulls and the weapon banners there. No, I still, Shankar, I wouldn't suggest you to go for that weapon. Like, I would say just completely skip that weapon. It's a waste. Yes, if you want to go for Staff of Homa, it's completely like another story, because Staff of Homa, yes, it's worth it. Or Staff of Homa, like maybe one of the best polearm in the game. But about Nahida's weapon, no. It's like, I don't want to say it's useless, but it's not so flexible. Sahofoma way better. Okay, Sandar. Okay, but I don't have Yelan. That's alright. Like if you don't have, like, you know, like just not a problem. Let's go like this team. As you know, like you use like double electro. I don't know about your Neuvillette, but let me go the team like this. Let me go Kazuha if you have Kazuha. If you don't have Kazuha, I can use Sucrose, Raiden and Nahida, like this one. But keep that in mind, the Raiden is not DPS but EM build, you know? Xilonen increased duo damage based team for Arataki. You know, Xianyun, not for Arataki, for Navia. For Navia, she is the best one. But yes, you can like use Ito anyway. You know why? Because Ito has supportive character like Goro. That's why. So yeah, still Mono Geo team for Ito is the best one. I got to go now. Oh yes, bye bye Sino. Bye bye. Okay, if I'm pulling for Venti in the upcoming rerun, what weapon should I give him? Skyward, Stringless. No, I would say stringless. You know why? Because Venti needs elemental mastery, but you can use him as a hybrid character. So yeah, stringless is the best way, I would say, because his damage can come from his burst and from his skill. So stringless is a way. But if you want to use him as a supportive character, especially for, let's say, crowd controlling, then better to go some like maybe sacrificial, you know, like, or maybe some Favonius one to be as a battery as well. So you have a lot of options for Venti. Venti is also pretty flexible character. He's a like Archon after all, and yes, you can like use him as a battery for a team. So he's not a bad character at all. Yes, I don't want to say he's going to be great one as a battery, but still, it's like it's Favonius and sacrificial is not a bad option. But stringless among like the weapons you say, stringless is the best one. What about Fischl? Oh, about Fischl, my friend using stringless. Oh, about Fischl, by the way, you know, like, yes, for Fischl. Stringless for Fischl is also great, not gonna lie. But for Fischl, you can use. As you know, Fischl is a field character. I use this one, Skyward Harp. I don't know if you have like this one. It's like energy recharge is not so important, but the damage it gives you, like has a 3 state. It's not a bad damage at all for the Fischl. You can use it. Yes, if you have only one copy of the stringless, it's bad. But I don't think sacrificial is the way, because she is a DPS character. If you have like this one is great. If you don't have this one, because it gives you crit rate and also some like a little bit increased crit damage by 20%, also great. Well, let's say, you know, like, well, the point is like, if you're going to use like Fischl and Venti on the same team, then yes, you cannot share the weapon between them. You know, like, I use Skyward on Tignari. Well, can I switch to Amos? Yes, actually Amos is the best one for Tignari than Skyward, because yes, if you have those weapons, then yes, it's better. Because let me show you, I have Tignari as well. I don't use him so much, but yes, for Tignari, best weapon is like, not like if you don't have his signature weapon, then Amos is the way. So yeah, and use Skyward on Fischl is like, you know why? Because Skyward increased like crit rate, gives you some additional damage, and also Fischl is a great character with this one. Stringless is better to use on Venti. Oh, hi Panic, how are you doing? Stringless 5 is almost, yes, actually you're right, but if you need crit rate and crit damage, then Skyward is better. You know, if you're low on crit rate, then Skyward definitely better than Stringless. Oh, about like Skyward Harp, it's like as a weapon from a standard pan. Great weapon, by the way. Unfortunately, I only have one copy, and that's copy on my Fischl. If I get another one, I definitely will level it up, because like, yeah, crazy weapon. Very, very good weapon. This one, you see, like 22% of crit rate, 20% of like crit damage, and also because of that, my overall stat is like 68
and founded
and 206, which is crazy.
And the Prinzessin der
See, I have Skyward on Tignari, Stringless on Fischl, Amos, Favonius, and Sacrificial are free now. I'm getting 20. Tell me what should I change on this? I mean, like, okay, I already told that, Sandar. Then, like, go like Venti is Stringless, Fischl is Skyward, and Amos on Tignari. So yeah, about Favonius, Favonius, Warbow, and Sacrificial, you know, like, it depends on the characters. Because let's say I use sacrificial like on my Diona. Just a second, let me check it. So yeah, I use sacrificial on her. I use Favonius Warbow on my Yelan. Because she's the best one for that weapon. I mean, like, this weapon is good for her, yeah. Okay, okay, Sander. Slingshot is also balanced. Like, slingshot, it's like a little bit specific weapon because it's you need to do normal attacks and charge attacks. In this case, yes, you can use it on maybe Yelan, but not on like let's say Fischl, you know. It depends on which, like, how you use your Fischl. Maybe yes, you can like do some normal attacks before like release or like and like cast O's. Yes, but because of like a crit rate, yes, you can. I'm also unlucky on standard banner. I mean, like, we all unlucky. If you remember, like a couple days ago, I got like Razor. It's maybe Constellation 10 Razor for me. That's crazy. So yeah, about this team, like about Nahida and like the team you used. Oh yeah, continue. So yeah, it's a, like, let's say Hypervolume team with Sucrose. Why Sucrose? Like in this chamber you need like some animal character to do some swirl and destroy the shield. Okay, but I wouldn't suggest you to use Cookie with this team, you know, like Neuvillette, Raiden, Nahida and Cookie Shinobu. Why? Maybe you use Cookie because of like healing, but you don't need healing for Neuvillette. Because Neuvillette is a self-healing character, you can completely ignore the healing for this team. Like completely. Just keep like, as your active character, keep your Neuvillette. That's it. Yes, actually, yes, you're not alone. Like, we all, like, not so lucky, especially on a standard banner. Standard banner is like, it's not trash, but you always get the character you don't want to. That's bad. And recently I got my third Jade Spear, you know, like, what's, yeah, Skyward was way better, but yeah, anyway. Alright, let me just show you.
There is no
Let's
escape.
get down to business.
Sharing my knowledge.
Be sanctified. Justice is blindsided. To the buried. Finally, I... Settle down. Who's here? You need to hurry up.
Animal.
This was well done.
Animal hypostasis emulation. Absorption test. Shine down. Everyone hold hands.
Let the mighty be humble.
So yeah, in this case, as you see, like, you just like swirl the shield, destroy the shield, then use like Hyper Bloom and destroy the enemies. It's pretty easy, not so difficult. That's why Cookie is not so convenient. Raiden is more than enough, like way better to use Raiden. Yeah, but Raiden is my panic button. If I'm using her burst, she is going to be on field like... What's in second, right? No, like, no, like, it's Thunder. It's not a great idea to use Raiden as a DPS character in this way. It's better to use as EM build. It's not a, like, how you called her? Red button? Oh, panic button. No, like, she's not like this. It's not a panic. Actually, as, like, let me... How to show... Okay, let me just like do some test. It's not like this. I wouldn't suggest you to build Raiden like or let me just like, yeah. Or like in this case, when you play with Neuvillette, Nahida and Raiden, it's better to build Raiden with Elemental Mastery. With this set. Flower. Even though I have Constellation too, I don't use her as a DPS. I got your point. You use Cookie Shinobu with EM, and you use like Raiden as like, it's actually not a great idea. You know why? Because you lose a lot of time by doing that. You lose like crazy amount of time. It's better to build your Raiden with this set, which is Flower of Paradise Lost, with full elemental mastery, like completely full EM, EM and EM. You don't need energy recharge because like you will not use it. Yeah, you can use it to do like some, you know, like to get some immortality, like let's say immunity, to get some immunity. But it's like, yeah, it's not for damage at all. You see, like energy recharge and crit rate, crit damage, completely trash. I don't use them. Talents, it's like you don't need that at all. The only thing you need, it's like her level and elemental mastery. So yeah, that's it. It's the best way to use Hyper Bloom Raiden. About Cookie Shinobu, like yes, Cookie also used as like with elemental mastery. But the problem is Neuvillette is a range character, and using Neuvillette with Cookie, it's a little bit problem unless you have Constellation 1. Let's say, let me show you another team without Sucrose. Neuvillette is getting buffed with every patch. Now Electro Charge getting... Yes, actually, Rohit, about that, about the topic of the stream. You're right. Like Electro Charge is not only for Shinchu, Nahida, oh, I'm sorry, Shinchu, Furina, Yelan, or any other Hydro. It's like for Neuvillette as well. Because let's say you can use that. Let me like go the team like this: Dia, Neuvillette, Raiden, and Nahida. You know, she is my support, but in case things are getting out of hand, I use it. No. It's actually it's bad idea. Like Sandar, it's very bad idea if you ask me. I got the point. You just do like use the burst and try to kill the enemies, which you know why? You lose a lot of damage. Just believe me. If you use like Raiden as a DPS, as a like supportive character with EM, it will increase your damage, DPS overall, and timing. So yeah, let me go with this team. In this case, I use Dia to do some additional burning damage. Burgeon damage, I'm sorry.
There is no escape.
Lucky day.
The Temple of Wisdom!
Be sanctified.
Let's get it on!
To the very good now. Silence.
Shine down!
Everyone hold hands!
Don't get careless. Frozen food. Detoxifying. Bow your head. Roasted fry.
Buckle up!
The tide's beckon. Unfortunate foe. Oh no! Settle down. Onward, friends. Onward.
I see everything!
There is no escape! Buckle up!
You don't need like Raiden DPS to like you know, like, and the timing is pretty good. You see? So yeah, no need to go Raiden like DPS. My Raiden is built like EM, like yeah, that's why it's, yeah, I know, I got the point. I got the point. You use her like mostly as a, what I would suggest you, Sandar, just change your Raiden with Elemental Mastery and this set. If you don't have this set, go 2-piece. That's it. Like the best one is this one because it's supportive. You can also use 4-piece Gilded Dream, but if you don't have like 4-piece Flower or 4-piece Gilded Dream, you can easily go like you can go like 2-piece this one, Wanderer Troop, and 2-piece either Flower of Paradise Lost or Gilded Dreams, because this two also gives you Elemental Mastery. That's it, and you will be completely okay. Just build EM as much as you can, and you will see you will notice the difference in damage. You don't need Raiden's DPS at all in this case, because Neuvillette, it's so powerful. And by the way, yes, Rohit is like kind of like totally correct. In 5.2 is going to be buffed again because of that electro charge. So yeah. Hey Oski, how are you doing? Weapon Staff of Scarlet Sands. I mean, like, which weapon? On, like, if you use this weapon on, Raiden? No. For Raiden, use this one, Dragon's Bane. I'm not kidding, like, it's the best weapon for her. I mean, like, for EM Raiden, it's the best weapon. So yeah, it's super easy to build, not so difficult. And you will be completely alright. Actually, you will get so much damage out of, like, Neuvillette. The only thing you need in this team, it's like a little bit, like, it depends on your Neuvillette. If you have Constellation 1 or maybe his signature weapon, so then you will be completely alright. But if you don't have, the only thing you need, like, it's like maybe some energy recharge. So yeah, unfortunately he relies on energy a little bit. It's like 135 to 140, it's okay. With 127, it's like a little bit, like, you need to, like, adjust your rotation. And that's it. Believe me or not, this team is way better and broken than when you use Raiden with, like, DPS Raiden in this team. DPS Raiden in Hyper Bloom team is not a great way, actually. Because you know why? Because Nahida has skill duration 25 seconds. You definitely will apply her skill, like that mark, right? You will lose some damage of Raiden. Definitely you will lose some damage. And that's not a great idea. So yeah, it's better to go like for like EM and you will notice the difference. Constellation, like crit rate, one was that much. Oh yeah, like if you want to do like consistent damage, like consistent crit damages, then yes, but I wouldn't suggest you. Anyway, like it's better to invest to Elemental Mastery. And you know why it's better? Because in a 5.2 Raiden, since as you know guys, Electrocharge is a reaction when you, like, it scales on Elemental Mastery on your Electro character. So yeah, let me show you. So the more Elemental Mastery you have, the more damage you can deal, like the more Electro damage you can deal. So let me show, like, let me go like some this. And it's consistent damage. So yeah, you cannot crit with Electrocharge. You cannot, so yeah, let me show you. Like Fischl and yeah, we'll I'm going to use and Cookie Shinobu. So yeah, it's only multipliers, and because of the increase in multipliers, you will get more Electrocharge damage. That is crazy, actually. Not gonna lie, but still, I think all of the changes they made, it's because of Chasca. Oh, I haven't done it today. This event actually is so trash. Not gonna lie. I mean, yes, it's only because of Primogems I do it, like, yeah, and this, like, elixirs, like potions or something. It's elixirs. Like, oh, sanctifying actions. Sanctifying actions, yeah. But it's so trash, unfortunately. Do you think overload reaction damage? Yes, overload reaction is good, of course, but it depends, you know, Virohit. Let's say future update for overload is going to be super helpful for Chivalrous teams, because as you know, Chivalrous is like great support characters even at Constellation 0. If you use Chivalrous in like Pyro and Electro teams, then you can get damage, and after increasing that multipliers you will get more damage. Let's say it's not consistent, just keep that in mind, because you know, like, overload also depends on Elemental Mastery, but you still can get couple instances of that damage. So yeah, it's like increased damage anyway. Okay, let me show what I mean, like, about Elemental Mastery and Electrocharge. Sure, let's do like something like this. Oh, hi, no one, how are you doing? It's sad day, by the way. I still didn't get nice art. Oh, no one. Like, you know, like, I farm new set Obsidian Codex for like, yeah, it's already 50 days. And I'm also cannot get, fortunately, Xilonen doesn't need any good artifact set. You can give her whatever. She doesn't even need defense, actually, you know. You're completely okay without defense, because as you know guys, defense, she scales, like, her healing scales on defense, that's it. So if you want more healing, you just can like level up her talent. I mean burst, that's it. So yeah, let me show you what I mean. If you apply
Illusion
Hydra,
shattered.
Time to act. Rain outlines
so
your
electric
fate.
charge is about like 10k, something like that. It's like, yeah,
Rain cutter. Body and mind.
it's like 50k, 10k, something like that. It's lots of instances. Okay, let me just, it's like with my Raiden, right? Just a second. Let me now use my Cookie Shinobi. You will get less damage because of Elemental Mastery. I haven't been doing artifact farming so well. Oh, you know what? It's up to you, but it's like if you're getting some trash artifacts, it doesn't mean you need to avoid farming artifacts. I usually do, actually. You know why? You never know when you get something crazy. Oh my gosh. Alright. Okay, it doesn't matter now.
Body and mind.
So now let me use my Cookie Shinobi.
Dissipate.
You see it's
Time to
9k
act.
instead of like 10k. Oh, electric chat, just a second. Anyway, like... Now if I... Let me just go back. Yeah, unfortunately it's like, it's... Just a second. Let me go like... No, it's not. It was like hydro damage. Just a second, guys. Maybe it's better to... Yes, let's fight again bosses. It's not a great option, like it's not a great way. Yeah, let's do maybe something like... Oh yeah, like about like this one. Oh hi Azzy, how are you doing? I got cancellation to Xilonen. I was kind of hoping I would lose my 50-50, but yeah, congrats with that. Yeah, congrats. My luck is aortic, neutral. It does what... Yes, congrats. Actually, cancellation to Xilonen is great because now you can use like as a DPS character. And yes, you will get like more buffs. So yeah, let me just...
Shine down.
No, my sword. Witness the power of Huwa.
Electro charges, it's like 10k max if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 10k, about like 10 something. You know, like you get some instances because of without swirl you cannot get more instances. Now let me go like with Cookie Shinobi. I was just doing Xilonen mats and oh yeah, actually because of that, yes. I mean like if you're low on mats, then yes, you just like you must do that, right? I feel you. So I just have to build up my Primos Pyro Archon and have Genesis Crystal left and 0 Oh, about Primogems, by the way, I think if you want to go for Mavuika, you will be alright. About chasca, I don't think it's a great idea to go for chasca, even though she can fly. And yes, actually, chasca at Constellation 0 is not going to be so great. And also, it's like theory, but still it's my opinion, my thoughts about that. If you know, like they, like Hoyo will increase in 5.2. They will increase some transformative reactions damage, multipliers. And it's mostly because of chasca, I think. Especially for superconduct, overload and electrocharge. And it means chasca is going to be so trashy on release without that buff, you know. It's my own opinion. I mean, like especially at Constellation 0. Unfortunately, she relies on other elements. And also she's a charge attacker. And I don't know, like yeah, like her kit is like yeah, she can fly actually. She is super cool in flying, not gonna lie. Yeah, and you know like they compared already. I saw the video about comparison. Let's say comparison video. With Wanderer, Yelan, Xilonen, Chasca, and another character, I forgot about that. So yeah, overall, like yeah, she's like she has the longest distance, And that's crazy, but damage is damage. I should have plenty of time, but yes, actually yes. You like, yeah, you can easily, I'm skipping, yeah, if you're skipping chasca, you're okay, because you know why, you can get like enough jumps. So yeah, let me just now use my
Rain outlines your fate. Let me read you a verse.
So it's about like,
Stand with me. Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword.
the only reason I have Genesis Crystal is because my birthday is coming up and I'm probably getting more Genesis Crystal when I... Oh, okay, congrats with that. I mean, yes, I mean, like, just, I would suggest you to, like, you know what? I would suggest you to, like, save for now, because, yeah, I don't know if you have Neuvillette, if you have Arlecchino, or this some type of characters. So, yeah. Also, like, you know, like, according to the Archon quest, if you know, guys, we got, like, double Electro characters as a heroes, which is a little bit weird, if you ask me, because still, Cryo
Body and mind.
spot is empty. And you know what I think? It's crazy theory, but maybe Capitano
Body and mind.
the captain is going to take place like as a Cryo, you know, hero. Who knows? Because he's not from Snezhnaya, as you know, guys. He is like Kainra. Maybe. And he also helped Natlan to, like, he also saved Natlan from that
Body and mind.
abyss, you know. So yeah, we'll see. Like, it's like, it's crazy theory, but maybe, because it's not possible to get, as you know, guys, we have like this. Just a second. We have like oh, you can check it, like, yeah, we can check it from
martial
here.
arts. But
Okay, come on. Where is, oh yeah, this one. So yeah, like, we need to get, like, it's like for, this one is Geo, this one is Dendro, this one is Hydro, and we should get Pyro, I'm sorry, Pyro. We should get Anemo, which is Chasca, Ianson is Electro, Ororon is Electro, and the only Cryo is left on the field. So yeah, we'll see. I mean, like, it's a little bit early to say, but who knows, maybe, you know. Oh, hi, Yoni, how are you doing? The only reason I have Genesis Crystal. Oh, for real, right? Yes, actually, that was a theory for me, about like Capitano, but you know, it's a little bit weird, but it's possible, because actually he saved Natlan from that abyss, and that's like, yeah, no way, like, let's say it's, yeah, he did that. So we'll see, man. It would be just insanely crazy, just imagine, because like, if Citlali is not, if she's not going to be a hero, it means like the Cryo like spot is free. So yeah, that's a crazy theory, but we'll see. I hope, like, yeah. How you guys get Genesis Crystal, and what even stuff you want your birthday? Oh, about Genesis Crystals, I have Genesis Crystals as well. Like, but Genesis Crystal you can get only by like buying, let's say when you buy, like, you don't buy, in this game you don't buy any Primogems, you buy crystals, then convert crystals to Genesis Crystal, I'm sorry, then you convert Genesis Crystals to Primogems. So it's like this, you never buy Primogems, you always buy, if I'm, oh no, you buy, it's like, it's my bad, I never buy, actually, I never bought anything. If you got Welkin, it gives you 300 Genesis Crystals, something like that. Yeah, my bad. It's better to, like, who did that, like, maybe Azzy did that already and know how it knows how it works. Oh, hi, Tachi. Oh, hi Dreamers, how are you doing? Yoni, how is your Xilonen, by the way? And about chasca, you know, like it's like was actually, I would say, the great decision to skip chasca, because chasca, you know, like she is more and more disappointing, unfortunately, because yeah, the only abilities she has, it's like flying abilities, and like yeah, she's will be super helpful like throughout Teyvat with that flying. That's it. So yeah, I don't think she's going to get so much damage. That's why, in my opinion, they decided to increase some of the transformative reactions multipliers. And that's crazy, actually. Yeah, I don't think it will increase her damage a lot, but you know. And also they avoid to increase Dendro damage. The Dendro is like broken anyway. Alrighty, what? Oh, hi there, Anderson. How are you doing? I'm glad I got Xilonen, and she works in many ways. Yes, and showed you. Yes, I just like, yeah, that's 1.3 million damage was crazy. No, you're not, Itachi. You're like in time, because the yes, it's a stream like it's.
Wow.
By the way, what I want to test, by the way, I want to test Xilonen with her signature weapon, because so far I haven't done it yet. Let's just do it, because as you know, I have enough defense. Also, this weapon, upon using normal or punch attack, also gives me additional 8%. Also, I changed her build, by the way, a little bit. You know why? Like 180, unfortunately, is not, in some cases, is not enough. So yeah, I increase her energy recharge by 195 to 195. So yeah, now I'm way more comfortable, especially when I use with Neuvillette. Let's go and use it. Oh yeah, actually yes. And by the way, it's like if you don't know, guys, it was made with level 90, if I'm not mistaken, and level 50 weapon. So yeah, that's crazy. I don't know about refinement, maybe refinement 5, but still, that's crazy. Because as you know, like level increase the width of like crit damage. It means more damage, overall more damage. So yeah, let's go like this team. Let's go like Kazuha, Furina, Neuvillette, and Xilonen. Why Xilonen is so great, actually, if you ask me, and so comfortable to play? Because you can get debuff and buff literally immediately and at the same time, only by doing couple normal attacks. That's it. And it's super easy, actually, you know? Like, yeah, she's not so slow on her attacks since she's a sword character. Nahida is Dendro guard, but Xilonen will get her. I got Xilonen on my second account, but I lost it. I mean, like, the dimmers, like, if you don't have, like, we already discussed that a lot of time, but yes, like, it's better to go for Nahida, definitely. But, you know, like, if you feel Xilonen can be better for your account, go for Xilonen, like, what can I say? I mean, like, since you have Xilonen on your second account, it's better to wait for Nahida. You know why? Because you already did all the, you can do all of the tests, you know, gameplay, etc. So yeah, why do you need, like, another Xilonen or another account? It makes no sense in my opinion. So yeah, wait for Nahida. Definitely wait for Nahida. After what? Suggest me. I change my arlecchino build, and also I somewhat now fully, but 4-piece set kinich also. Oh,
this scenery is wonderful.
You suggest me. I
Surely
change my
enough to
arlecchino
convince
build,
anyone
and
to
also
become a wanderer.
I somehow not fully, but 4-piece set kinich also. Oh, congrats with that, Itachi. Yes, actually, you know what? Like, yes, like, I don't know I don't remember exactly what, but yes, like it's probably there are so many enemy which didn't generate much ER particle. That's why I always want extra ER come. It's
There
like
are leaves
yes,
around,
and
and I know just the
yes, it's
tune
like
to
this.
accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
Dirender like sin. It's like this. You're right, but like you know, when you use since Xilonen is a field character, even though her set Cinder City gives you some energy back, but you cannot catch them. You know, like you do like quick normal attacks and then swap to another character. You know, to not lose some time. And because of that, yes, you need a lot of energy recharge. But still, she is crazy. I mean, like, yeah, in terms of, like, using her, like, she's so convenient and flexible. Now I'm spending every Primogems on Chiori and then I'm skipping till mavuika. Ah, okay, like, Chiori is trash, but it's up to you. I'm sorry about that, Yoni. I mean, it's completely up to you, but I wouldn't suggest you to go for Chiori at all. Like, in this case, better to wait for chasca. Believe me or not. Because Chiori is... Like, let's say, if you want to use, like, Xilonen with Chiori, you can do that, by the way. The only problem is, you cannot use Chiori's second doll. Because, Xilonen cannot create any, like, geo construction on a field. So it means less damage, 50% less damage for Chiori. If you want to use Chiori as a DPS,
This
you know?
scenery is wonderful.
Also, if you want to use
Surely
Chiori
enough to
with
convince anyone to
another
become
geo
a
character,
wanderer.
it means you cannot use Constellation Zero's Xilonen's buff and healing, because she will be like DPS in this case. It's still up to you. Who am I to say you how you like need to spend your Primogems? I already told, like, if I'm not mistaken, we discussed it a lot of times about Chiori. It's up to you. If you want to go for Chiori, go for her. I wish you best of luck anyway. You should watch it, bro. Itachi, I think Nahida would be better opinion. Cigar, I didn't get 5-star. I'm not. Yes, actually, yes. It's better to wait. Nahida is better, definitely. Okay, Itachi, just a second. Let me watch it. You mean like Arlecchino and Kinich, right? Just a second. Or about the topic, like if you have any question about like future reaction like increase, damage increase, it's multiplier increase, just like feel free to ask, because you know guys, actually it's going to be pretty significant changes, even though it looks like something. The last time we got some changes in elemental, like damage changes, it was in a 5.6 by the way, if I'm not mistaken, like with Swirl. We also got some changes with crystallized reactions, Geo, but it wasn't so significant. Yeah, it just they increase the shield strengths, that's it. I mean like Geo shield strengths. But still, it's like so trash anyway. But the most like important was with like Swirl back then, because multipliers now was just like it's just insane. Let me show you. Back then it wasn't so high, and by the way, you can check it. If you go for like let's say you have like Sucrose or EM Raiden or Kukishinobu EM, right? You can go like details and click this like question mark. And you will get the all multipliers you can, like all of the damages you can get out of this elemental mastery. You know, since I have 1058, what I can get. Also increase damage dealt by overload, superconduct, electrocharge, etc. by 500%. Also increases damage bonus provided by aggravating spread by this number. Also increases damage by crystallize, this one. You see? Vaporize, this one. Because, as you know, guys, Vaporize also needs elemental mastery. Vape and Melt also, like, it's... Yes, you need more... You mostly need crit rate, crit damage, but... Yeah, you need this one. But, if you go for a character with a less elemental mastery, and click this button, you see the numbers. So, yeah. I mean, like, you can get exactly, like, how much the damage output will be if you play with a character. So yeah, just keep that in mind. You can check it in like within your character in the game. So it's like pretty useful actually. Let's say official, or maybe I don't know. Like yes, Nahido of course it's not the case because yeah, Nahida is not a reaction closer character. But for Xilonen is because of crystallized shield. Like, yeah. It increases the damage absorption power of shields created through crystallized reaction. It's like only 11.5%. Alright, what I want. Oh, hi Tanuki, how are you doing? Don't worry, dreamers. I love Chiori too much. Yes, like, anyway, Yoni, it's up to you. I wish you best of luck about, yes, Vortex. I know what you think about Chiori, but yes, it's up to you. I mean, completely. I'm not hating. You know why? Overall, I like Chiori. Would be nice to get Chiori, not gonna lie, because she is like kinda Albedo 2.0. And you know I like use Albedo a lot. I use Albedo, like, I used Albedo a lot with Navia. Now I'm mostly going to Xilonen maybe, but still, you know, he is not a bad character, and I assume that Chiori is better. The only problem, I like told you what's the problem. I like her burst, because yes, that burst looks just insanely crazy and super powerful. But still, like, it's up to you. Why not? At least, you know, like, if like Chiori is going to be fun, then why not go for Chiori? But yes, about Chasca, yes, it's at the moment, you know, Chasca's kit, it's a little bit complicated and it's not so great, unfortunately. So yeah, I would say if you're not going to get couple constellation, then it's maybe better to skip Chiori. I'm sorry, not Chiori, Chasca, my bad. So yeah. Touch bro. You're watching my arlecchino and kinich noise. Well, yes, I already copied that, Itachi. Just a second. So yeah, let me check Itachi's arlecchino and kinich. No, actually it's nice. Not gonna lie, that's crazy actually. 74 to like 290, it's crazy. And let me check artifacts. Alright, if you got like 4 pieces of this one, she is going to be crazy. About that, talents, yes, 10, 7, 7. If you ask me, I wouldn't suggest you to level up this much, but it's up to you. I already, like, I'm going to do like 9, 9, and you know why? Oh, no, I'm sorry. I already crowned her burst because of multiplier. If you know, this burst multiplier is crazy. And you can deal in the future with a pretty good, like, cryo-supportive character. Maybe Sitlali, by the way. You can do crazy amount of melt damage. But it's like, it's for future. But yeah, now your build is crazy. I don't remember, like, old one. But now your build is crazy, actually. I like it. And most likely the damage output is also crazy. Let me check your kinich. Oh, you did like refinement. It's up to you. I mean, like, you can. Why not? This weapon actually not a bad weapon at all. The only problem, after a party member triggers pyro-related reaction. You know why? It means you need one pyro on your team. So if you play kinich in a hyperbloom, by the way, you can use kinich in a hyperbloom if you don't know, and it's not a bad team. So if you play kinich in a hyperbloom, then, like, yeah, this passive is completely useless. I will do, by the way, just let me, just give me, about talents, it's like, yeah, I would suggest you to, like, crown this, that's, you know, that definitely. 4 pieces, that's alright, let me check. Actually, it's okay. If you ask me, it's better than I have at the moment, because for me, it's like 44 and 207, that's not bad. You know why? Because you can get 40% crit rate from this set. Actually, let me check the pieces. That's alright. Oh, only attack is like kinda. Actually, it's not bad, but yes, it gives you a lot of crit rate. This one is good as well. This one is crazy, actually, the Dendro one. So yeah. And yeah, like, if you get like some, maybe, actually it's not bad, because yeah, you got like one upgrade to flat attack, another one to flat HP, and also, like, yeah, couple updates, like 3 updates went to attack. That's alright anyway, because you are okay with your crit rate anyway. It's 46%, it's 86%. That's crazy. Good builds, by the way. Let me show you my build. My build is not so good, unfortunately. So yeah, I'm not so happy with my builds, but so yeah, for me it's like 44 and 207 and 120. I use like this weapon, as you know, so yeah, I have like a little bit more attacks, that's it. But yes, great builds, and you know what, like Itachi, now you, if I'm not mistaken, you get more damage with, like, oh yeah, let me show you let me show you Hyper Bloom Kinich team, and its team is going to be like this. I am going to use Xilonen with her signature, I'm going to use Kinich, I'm going to use Furina and Yelan. Oh, I'm sorry, Furina and Yelan. Furina and Raiden. So yeah, because second one is okay with this team completely. Okay, for the first one, let's use my luck, yeah, like this team. Actually, I can use Arlecchino maybe. Oh yeah, let's use Arlecchino. Bro, you are watching my Arlecchino. Yes, yeah, guys, I got Xianyun and her weapon, and I don't. No, I bought Xianyun actually. You know what? I don't want to say, like, even though Xianyun is like back then was like kinda like, you know, like, I don't know, she's not useless. She's great in like healing, by the way. For Furina, she may be one of the best supportive character because she heals, also increase saloon members' damage at the same time by 80%, something like that. That's a crazy amount of damage. Also, I used couple time, like she is kinda like mini, I would say some kinda mini Neuvillette, by the way, at Constellation 0, which is not bad, with a actually crazy amount of damage when you use her burst. Yes, that burst lasts for like maybe like 2 or 3 seconds or 5 seconds, something like. So yeah, it's super slow. But anyway, she's not a bad supportive character and can do some damage. So yeah, not a bad character at all. I was using 2-piece attack before. Oh yeah, actually, I only have this for now. Actually, for now, Itachi, I would say your Kinich and your arlecchino looks just insanely crazy. Congrats with that. I craft this for real. Oh, that's crazy. From Transmuter. Oh, I see. I craft that from Transmuter. That's crazy, actually. Yeah, unfortunately, if you remember, like I used already, like, yeah, I just give a chance to Transmuter, another one, but yeah, I lost. I need to wait 38 days, something like that, to try another one. You are welcome, Itachi, you are well welcome. I'm not using Hyperbloom Kinich, I only use him with Bennett. No, like Itachi, now I'm going to use a team like Xilonen, Furina, Kinich, and Raiden, and let's just check the team, I will show you. This team is going to be pretty good.
Whirl, Mark 2, stand clear. I'm going in.
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter. Huh?
You need to hurry up.
This is where you
This was well done.
Overruled.
Absorption test.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Witness the power.
laid bare.
Let's move.
Rain outlines your fate. Huh? Going in.
Stand clear.
Vortex, should you try Neuvillette, Sucrose, Xilonen, and Furina? Okay, I will do it, no problem. Instead of Kazuha, yes. By the way, this team is like, I would say with Sucrose, this team is better than with Kazuha. way better. So yeah, let me try this one. Since I use 2 fake characters, I mean like 1 Hydra, 1 Electro, my Xilonen is going to give me some buff. Yes, she cannot give Cinder City buff to my kinich, but Furina can in this case, you know? So yeah, she also cannot give me the buff as well, but that's alright. I will use her as a... like her weapon, by the way, I use signature weapon, which is like 25 point. Like I still can get I still can give kinich some buff, 25.6% buff out of her weapon, because it's not locked by any element. It just gives you buff. So yeah, let me try it.
Illusion shot. Time to shine.
Letting brave names echo.
Target acquired.
Your coming was foretold. For the eternal oasis.
Strike a pose. Let my name echo in song.
Hear the echoes of the valley.
Shine down.
I've got him cornered.
The eternal oasis at long last.
Illusion shattered.
Bring it. Letting brave names echo.
Claim these souls.
Shine down. Let the mountain's veins boil.
Forever hold.
So yeah, you see, you easily can use kinich with like Hyper Bloom. So yeah, let me... I'm waiting for Furina. Yes, Furina, like, you know, if you don't have Furina, Furina is like... she is a must-have character, unfortunately. You know why? Because, let's say, even, like, as you know, guys, Furina's buff is not locked. I mean, like, you can use Furina buff on any element in this team. Like, for any characters in this game, I'm sorry. So, yeah, you can use for Geo, for Anemo, for, like, let's say, any other elements, like whatever you want. Like Geo, like Xilonen in this case, yeah, she is locked because she cannot buff and debuff Anemo and Dendro. It's not a problem, but it is like the way she works. So yeah. Okay, the team is going to be Sucrose, Neuvillette, Furina, and Xilonen, right? Let's try like maybe to the end, something like that, because I have Sucrose for the second half. My Xilonen with a signature weapon, but that's alright, I just want to try it. I'm waiting for Furina. Yes, Furina is crazy actually, yeah, you're right. Tanuki. I'm a fight an old man. So, let me try this then.
Silence! Let's get down to business. The mighty be humbled.
Bring it. Letting brave names echo.
Enhanced Panama Module 75.
You well, look who's here. You need to hurry up. Roast and fry. Fresh
Absorption test. Animal test 6308. Let the world collide.
Let the mountain's veins boil.
Be sanctified. Anywhere. Flash frost. Have a load of this. Onward, friends. Onward, unyielding as ice.
Okay.
Everyone hold hands. Sharing my knowledge.
outlines your fate. Rain cutter. Huh? Lightning terrified. Dissipate.
Your coming was foretold.
Hey!
Stand with me. Witness the power. Rain outlines your fate. No one.
Here you are.
The eternal oasis at long last.
Committed to memory. The Temple of Wisdom.
Defract.
Out of my way. Dissipate.
Flicker.
Bow your head.
Yoo-hoo!
Let my name echo in song. Let engraved names echo.
Silence! Let the mighty be humble.
I need to get more energy recharge, I think.
Strike a pose! Time to shine!
Bring it.
Let the mountain flames boil! Absorption test. Animal hypostasis.
Bow your head.
It's 50k actually, it's crazy. It's crazy damage, not gonna lie. It's 50k, it's 60k, oh my. That's, with that weapon actually makes sense. Actually, yeah, that's why high constellation Neuvillette, it's so satisfying to play, not gonna lie. That weapon just increased the damage by 60k, that's first time. I usually does about like 20-25k, not gonna lie, but it's, yeah.
Everyone hold hands! Sharing my knowledge!
Let me weave you a verse.
Hey!
Stand with me. Witness the power of Buwa. Rain outlines your fate.
Here you are.
This may hurt a little. Make yourself at home. I'll settle this.
Let me weave you a verse.
Flicker.
Scatter!
So I go in my friends and then when I entered, I cracked a joke and everyone spams Xianyun and starts saying true Xianyun mate. That's what I can say. I saw Constellation 1 Neuvillette with Xilonen, Furina, Kaluya, 1k per hit. Yes, you can. It's most likely, but not like, yeah. You know why? Like Dreamers. It's because of his signature weapon. Just like keep that in mind. It's because of weapon, definitely. It's not because of Constellation. Yes, Constellation 1 also gives you damage, that's true, but signature also like give a lot of damage. Okay, let me just...
Silence!
Let my name echo in song. Let engraved names echo.
Animal test 6308. Absorption test.
The tides beckon.
Yeah, its will is gone.
bow your head.
Time to shine!
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Animal test 6308. Swirl, Mark 2. Stand clear.
Actually, yeah, who cares about the swirl actually? So yeah, the damage is crazy. Not gonna lie. That's why it's yeah. I will try to get that signature. I mean Neuvillette signature. We'll see, we'll see. Oh, is he ask 3 jokes out of me?
Everyone hold hands!
Rain outlines your fate.
Grow, grow, grow! Yeah! The Temple of Wisdom!
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Our bond is strong!
Lightning terrified! Know my sword! Rain outlines your
Committed to memory! I see everything! Sharing my knowledge!
Let me weave you a verse.
Diffract! Flicker.
Oh yeah, like with Xilonen actually it's like super useful, super easy. Oh, you know what I can do? I can check my yeah. Actually, let me do one domain run when I check my I'll hate them with Xilonen because it's also possible. Yes, with actually yes, instead of like instead of kinich, let's do like I'll hate them. Would be nice to test it. Do you want fishes? I mean, like, Tanuki, I don't know if you ask me, like, cause I fished a lot, by the way, back then. If I'm not, I got an achievement, by the way. So yeah, you know what? I don't know if like that question was addressed to me, but let me show you my fishes. So yeah, I have like all of the fishes, by the way. So yeah, in here. So yeah, and I got achievement like when you catch like 2k fishes, something like that, you know, like not all of them, like mostly of them. And I also have all of the rods. Just a second, let me show you. Because I kind of collect the rods, you know. I have all of them. It's like, it's a simple one, like the first one. This one is Fontaine, if I'm not mistaken. It's Sumeru. And also, by the way, in 5.2, we are going to get new one, like which belongs to Natlan. That's crazy, actually. Okay. Oh yeah, let me try the same thing, by the way. Sucrose, by the way, in this case, I would say
Is it time to go?
I would say better. You know why? You don't need like to like jump like crazy and catch the enemies. You just use that skill and that's it. Because Asserman Vortex. Yes. Oh yeah, about like I don't know like the fisherman. Oh yeah, I have a lot of fishes, by the way. I like them, bro. I never seen that many fish. Yes, I like fish like fishing a lot. Not gonna lie. And I fished all of the fishes back then, and that's achievement, by the way, about the fishes. You can check it. That's crazy, yeah.
Settle down.
Let the world come alive! Absorption test!
Bring it! Letting crave names echo!
Silence.
Animal test 63.
Yes. No chance, actually. Yeah, Xilonen with that signature weapon is really, really good. Oh, bye-bye, I like bye-bye, Tank. What if it is true fish collector? Yeah, kinda. Alright, let me get... please. Yeah, unfortunately... Yeah, no. Yeah, not so great luck. Ali, like, if you notice that, yeah, my luck is also, like, pretty trash. Yeah, farming artifacts is difficult in this game. Alright, let me do Al-Haytham. Oh, luckily we have, like, Spell Abyss. Let me create one more. Maybe I will do one book, like, yeah, the talent book for my Xilonen. Alrighty. Yeah, this month is like BP months for me. Because yeah, last one was like couple patches ago, something like that. I even don't remember. Oh, hi MZ, how are you doing? Open your show, my Xilonen, you got cancellation 2 and signature. Oh, like if you ask me now, like only like cancellation 0 and her signature, but she's crazy. So yeah, my build is like this. With like now I just testing signature. Isn't signature is crazy, not gonna lie. I mean, like, let's say, you know why? Like without signature I got like 55, close to 50k with my Neuvillette. With signature about like 60 and more. So yeah, something like this. Not a bad weapon, not gonna lie. I tested this weapon on Bennett as well, by the way. Yeah, and I got buff because this weapon gives just buff. It's like it also gives buff to your Dendro characters and animal characters. So yeah, it might be useful. Constellation 0, talents like 10. I need to level up this one. So yeah, it's a long way to go actually, but I will be alright. But she's crazy. I mean, like, I mostly use with that craftable one. Like with this one. I just level up this as well. But this weapon is okay. I mean, like, you don't need to go for that signature, actually. I missed all of them. Oh, yes. Thank you very much. Sure. Do some scam box. Yeah, I will do it at the end of the stream, like Itachi. I definitely will do it. Unfortunately, yes, I forgot about, like, yeah, I said you that I will keep the 5 stars. At the end of the stream, I will do it anyway. Okay, let me try the team, but instead of kinich, I will use my Al-Haytham, you know? It's because, let's say like this team, Al-Haytham and Raiden. Because it's a Hyper Bloom team. I don't need healing in this case, because Xilonen can do that, and I can get buff from Furina. For first one, let's use yeah, something like this. Okay, Itachi, I'll do it. You don't know I got Xilonen signature on my northern. Oh, for real? Congrats with that. I didn't know that, MZ, but congrats with that. I mean, that weapon is okay, but you know, like, let's say Constellation 2 Xilonen is better than Constellation 0 with signature. But you know, Constellation 2, yeah, you need to be like lucky enough to get 2 Constellation with weapon as well, but as you know, they just decrease the steps. Yeah, you can get the weapon, so yeah, from 2 to 1, so yeah. Alright, this one is...
Let's get down to business.
Let's get it on! Lights out. Animal hypostasis emulation. Stand clear.
Let the mighty be humbled. Settle down. You win. Look who's here. You need a hurry up. Roast and fry.
Doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt. Absorption test. Stand clear.
You need
Look alive. Yeah.
This one's well done.
Punishment. Enhanced animal module.
The tide's beckoning. Silence.
Let's get it on. Judgment.
Shouldn't get careless.
Absorption test. Hi. Yeah. Yeah. Lights out.
Bow your head. Let the mighty be humbled.
So what's like a huge difference?
Frozen food.
Look alive. Animal test 6308. Yeah. Absorption test. Animal hypostasis emulation.
Settle down.
Huge difference, like in time. Yes, Constellation is hard to get. That's why most people went. Yes, actually, yes, for me as well. Yeah, you're right. And you know, like what? I can, like, why I usually go for like weapons, like let's say not weapons, I try to avoid Constellation because of like, you cannot cancel Constellations, you know, like you cannot disable it. So yeah, it's like when you do some showcasing, it's at least like for many players, it's better to like use Constellation 0, in my opinion. By the way, I think Chasca might be my first animal character skip. Actually, yes, MZ. Like we discussed Chasca yesterday on stream, and you know what? She is like super disappointing. And if you saw the topic of this stream, it's about like potential elemental reaction buffs in a 5.2, and you know why? In my opinion, and it's my like own take on that, they are going to increase some transformative reactions because of Chasca. You know, Chasca is going to be so trash at release, at Constellation 0 of course. So they decided to increase the damage of Superconduct, Overload and Electrocharge, because Chasca can do those reactions, by the way. So yeah, if you use Chasca with Cryo, Hydro and Electro characters, or Pyro, etc., you know, like you need to use like different elements with her, then she can potentially do more damage. So because of that, they decided to increase those reactions. It's my own opinion. I don't know if it's true or not, but seems like yes, because her damage output kinda, you know, yeah, even though multipliers are crazy, she's not so great, unfortunately. Also, the charge attack looks pretty weird, you know. It's take like a long time to charge your pistol, your magazine with the 6 bullets. Also, it has RNG. You know, at Constellation 0, it has like RNG, and that's bad. So yeah, I wouldn't suggest you, unless you want to go for a couple constellations. So yeah, Constellation 1 is okay, Constellation 2 is also okay. So yeah, and her signature weapon, by the way, it's crazy. Her signature weapon actually is like maybe one of the best weapons for her, especially. Because like, yeah, I did couple, like a little bit calculation about that. So yeah, at Refinement 1, it's
Had a
like
plan and the port just died
great
again.
weapon
I was
for
watering
chasca,
it every day. Ugh, don't tell
but
me
you know
I
what?
did it this time.
Like, I would say yes. It's like, unfortunately, a skip for me as well. But we'll see. We'll see. Let's say I'm trying to save at least 70 wishes. I'm 40 PD on weapon banner now. Cat, you pull Homa. Oh, about Homa, yes, actually, Itachi. If you want to get that Homa, Homa is crazy weapon. Not gonna lie, it's insane. My PT is like 12 and I'm trying to get Constellation Candace says she's... Oh, about that, MZ, I wouldn't suggest you to go, like, it depends which characters you want to use the Candace. Candace is okay with Arlecchino, Candace is okay with Mualani. Yeah, in wave teams, Candace is pretty good, especially for normal attacks. But, you know what, it's up to you. I wouldn't suggest you anyway to go for a 4-star, and you know why? That's why they increase reaction. Oh, about damage for yes, MZ. Like if in my opinion, it's something like this. They increase those reactions only because of chasca. Because chasca can do superconduct, chasca can do overload, and chasca can do electrocharge. You know, because she like shots different bullets with different element. You know, animal, and like you can do. Let's say if you're going to use a team like chasca. Furina, Bennett and Shenling, or maybe not Shenling, maybe like Toma, something like that, I don't know. You can do different reactions, and in this case, yes, you can get like, you know, or maybe Fischl instead of like Shenling, you know, you can get like different reactions. And by the way, it's electrocharge and overload reactions. So maybe because of that, that's my take actually. I don't know exactly if it's true or not. They decided to increase, like, that's bad actually, that's a bad move if you ask me. So yeah. I don't know her gameplay, it's weird, it isn't even like that similar to Scar. No, it's not Scaramouche by the way, yeah, if you like, no need to even compare with Wanderer. Wanderer is completely different character. I personally don't like Wanderer, that's why I skip him. You know why? Because he is also at Constellation 0 not so great, unfortunately. She also relies on different elements on the team, but he deals animal damage. But Chasca, instead of him, like doing animal damage with Chasca, it's a waste. You know why? Since she rely on other elements, it's better to go like not animal damage goblet, but attack damage goblet, or maybe other element damage goblet. It depends on your team. Let's say if you want to do some additional hydro damage, then I would say hydro might be not a bad option, but we need to do some testing. Maybe attack would be better, but it's not close, like it's pretty close to hydro damage goblet. If you want to use like mono team, like mono pyro team with Chasca, then pyro might be better, you know, like something like this. That's why she's pretty weird. The only thing she has, in my opinion, that's flying ability. It's crazy, not gonna lie. It's the best flying ability in the game at the moment. I don't know if she can surpass Xianyun, by the way, by the distance. But she's definitely better than Yelan, Wanderer, Xilonen, and other characters at the moment. Because, you know, like Xianyun is like pretty specific character. She's not going like on the like straight forward. You can like do something like that, jump to like different direction, which is super useful. I'm skipping Xilonen for Homo, bro. Oh, it's up to you. Actually, Homo is not a bad option. And if you ask me, yes, you can. Whoever create School Lost or a point. Whoever creates School Lost. That's a lot of points, I know. And school is really shy, I think. Missed 3 streams. Oh, about studying and streaming, by the way, guys. If you ask me, like, miss my streams and do studying, because it's going to be way more important for your future than this streaming. You can always rewatch it, you know, it's on YouTube. And you know, like you can always ask me the question. So yeah, it's like, I'm okay with that completely. Just skip my streams and do your studying. Actually, it's way more important, believe me. I'm already graduated, so I'm okay with that. But if you're not, so yeah, you need to like do this. Yeah, studying is like very important. Last exam on Monday, I want it done so bad soon. Oh, by the way, MZ, like guys, like check the description on the stream. You can get like about like maybe 15 like Primogems and Mora like redeem codes. So yeah, if you miss some, just use them. Like this description of this video and all the videos I do, usually I place the codes. Redeem codes. By the way, I think they release Auroron with chasca cause no one can able buffer. Oh, about that, I don't know. But actually, if you ask me, MZ, that's a great
We
because
should, take a
I
break
want
after all
to
that
get
running around.
one copy of Auroron. And you know why? I think Auroron
Let's
can
rest
be
here for a bit.
sub DPS and also supportive characters. In this case, you can use either Obsidian Codex or Cinder City. And I want to use Cinder City to increase my arlecchino damage and my kinich damage, you know, because he needs Electro. And as I know, you already like saw the footages, right? He displays something which apply Electro. Yes, the problem is it's a little bit strict. I mean, because of like place, you know, it's not around the character. It's like around like one spot. But I think I will be alright. I mean, like, I want to test him. So yeah, we'll see. Maybe I will go for at least one copy for like for Auroron, because and he's flying, you know, like he's like just created like yeah. This flying ability is so cool. Not gonna lie. Auroron is so smooth with flying. Yeah, flying is great actually. Sino, I agree with you. Jetpack flying, yeah, actually, yeah, he is. You're right, and his like outfit, it's so weird. His outfit is so weird, and yes, it's like a jetpack. Oh, when Auroron was released, I thought he's emo. Oh yes, emo boy. Yes, some of the like, yeah, I total pookie. Wedges and oh, about the wedges, by the way. There is a quote in a game about that wedges with the IFA. If you know, if like, I don't know, I maybe will post it tomorrow. It was so fun. Auroron asked IFA like, like how is it to be a vet? You know, he's a like a doctor, you know, like animal doctor, something, if I'm not mistaken. And IFA like ask him like, what about like being a veggie? Like, you know, like that's like anyway. I will try to like cut this thing and post it. It was fun. But the flag farming catch was. Oh, about actually yes, it's fishing, but I'm okay with fishing sign. I'm not gonna lie. I want to get Auroron because he's fly also. Yeah, exactly. I like that flying. But you know like what? It's always a bad idea to go for a 4-star. Fortunately, the second one, yes, it's chasca, at least it's new. Like if you lose some, you can lose like 50-50. We'll see. I mean, like, you know, like at the moment don't want to go for chasca at all and don't want to lose my 50-50, but I want to get that Auroron copy actually. I will do singles maybe, we'll try my luck, we'll see. Because, you know what? It's, oh yeah, we still don't know which characters we're going to get. 4-star, I mean. So we go the Shark, go Spider-Man, and then now Batman. Yes, kind of like this. Citlali is a... Oh yeah, actually she's Granny. Yeah, Citlali. It's Farzan. Oh, maybe actually, but Citlali is a 5-star or maybe 4-star. We'll see though. Actually, it's a little bit difficult. You know what? Like I have a theory, and Rohit, by the way, also agree with that. He like says the same actually. Let's say that. So yeah. As you know, guys, we need to have like 7 heroes. We already have like Dendro, which is Kinich. We have mualani, which is Hydro. we have Xilonen, which is Geo, we have Janssen, which is Electro, we have Auroron, which is Electro as well, right? And we are going to get Chasca, which is Anima. So yeah, that's the only one spot is like Furina, which is Crowd. And you know what I think? I think that spot will belong to Captain, not gonna lie. Because as you remember guys, even though he gets that delusion cryo, like cryo delusion, he's still cryo. And when he helped Natlan, like Wayops can like take that as a something, you know, and give him Asian name, you know. And also he is not from Snezhnaya, he is from Kainra. So yeah, maybe that's last hero, I mean the last cryo one is going to be a captain. So yes, like maybe we will get Captain as a playable character. We'll see. But as you know guys, we're going to get Citlali alongside Mavuika in a 5.3. I can take my other... Alright, let me do this one. So yeah, it's like my... Oh yeah, my arlecchino, my Alhatem team.
Time to shine!
Oh yeah, I messed up. Okay.
Hear the echoes of the valley! Illusion shattered!
Here you are.
Your coming was foretold. For the eternal oasis.
Let my name echo
Bloom
in
as a
song!
there is no escape. The eternal oasis at long last.
Let the mountain's veins boil! Strike a pose!
Shine down!
Flicker.
Time to shine!
Hear the echoes of the valley! There is no escape!
I cannot believe But you know what? It's not a bad thing. You know why I messed up? Because I lost a lot of time on my first try with let me just switch the team. Related to Natlan too. Oh, you mean Sina? You mean a captain? I don't know. Benny probably Mavuika. About that, yes, maybe Sina. He's like little Archon. Yeah. Good thing comes to those who don't wait around it. Benny. Oh, you mean Bennett. Okay. The fact his dad find Bennett in the place full of love. By the way, Vortex, try Arlecchino, Bennett, Kazuha, Xilonen team. Underrated. You know why this team is not so good? Actually, I tried it. This team is not so good, but let's do it again. Let's try it. Let's say it's not bad. The problem is Arlecchino. Since Arlecchino cannot be healed, you cannot fully activate well, actually, you know, yes, with signature weapon, maybe it's not a bad team. But let's try it. Oh, but it's not a great team. You know why? Because actually, yes, you can. Actually, you can. Why not? The only problem is you cannot heal. You can. Yes, you're right. My bad. You can use this team. My bad. Yeah, you don't know. Actually, yes, you're correct. Yeah, I can use this team. Just a second. So yeah.
Overruled. Let the mountain's veins boil!
More! Into the wind. Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
Everybody stand back!
Look who's here.
Oh yeah, just a second.
Wind strider.
Cannon?
It's time for a flash freeze. Frozen.
One with wind and cloud.
You need to hurry up.
No, I can't.
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Laid bare.
Huh? I'm going in!
You need to hurry up.
Just like
This was well done.
Witness my rise! Overruled! Bring it! Letting crazed names echo!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
This was well done.
actually damage.
Laid bare!
Everybody stand back!
Actually, the damage goes through the shield. I was just a little bit surprised, not gonna lie. Okay. Okay, you can do it. I mean, yes. Try Raiden. No, Kujosara. Xilonen, Bennett, Kujosara. It's not a great team, actually. Xilonen, Bennett, Kujosara. Right? No. You know why? My Raiden is EM build MZ, so yeah, I just like try to avoid changing her. So yeah, it's like, don't get me wrong. So yeah, my Raiden is like, I keep her as EM. So yeah, changing her then like mess up like a lot of stuff. You see? So yeah, but yes, you can use this team actually. It's not a bad team at all. My friend uses that team. He says it's good. Yeah, no, of course. Like, like, what's the problem? This team is not bad. I mean, Arlecchino's team. The only problem, Arlecchino's Overload team is better. So yeah, that's like still Arlecchino's team, like with Chivalrous, Bennett, is way better than like with Xilonen. But let me try another one. So yeah. For second one, I'm going to use oh, bye-bye, Ali, bye-bye. You have Nahida, MZ? Yes, Vortex, Rise System, Kichink, Nahida, Official. My Kichink is like, Dreamers, my Kichink is at level 70. It's like, yeah, not a great idea.
Let's get down to business.
Let the mountain's veins boil! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Ring cutter! No, my sword!
You're the very
This is where it should go.
It's time for
Going
a
in!
flash freeze.
Let me weave you a verse.
Should've been on with
No, my sword! Bring it!
You see, this team is way better when you use like not Kazuha, but use one Hydro, but it's because of enemies. Xianyun and Nahida were on the same banner. Oh, if you have like actually Vortex, try Navia, Furina, Band. Yes, this team is crazy. This team like Navia, Furina, Bennett, and yes, let me try it. Neuvillette, yes, like Neuvillette got buff, yes, you're right, but Navia, like let's say Geo characters, like so yeah, let me try that team. Navia team is just crazy, not gonna lie. She deals like I haven't tried by the way with Xilonen's signature weapon, but without signature weapon I got about like 400 like K damage. That was crazy. Let me try it, just a second. I will do it on the first half. Furina and Bennett. And yes, Navia and Ito too. Yes, unfortunately I don't have Ito, but Rohit already like tested Ito with Xilonen, and yes, she's great. He's great with Xilonen. All right, it's like actually when you use Navia as a DPS, it's doesn't matter which reaction you do because you get Geo anyway. So yeah, it's better to start.
Let my name echo fire! Well, everybody stand!
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Umbrella warfare, I guess! This one's got your name on it!
Normal attack, 50k normal attack, that's crazy.
Attack! Strike a pose!
Let's light it up! I'm going in! Bring it! Letting brave names echo!
Time to shine! Umbrella warfare, I guess! Hiya! Feeling lucky? Ha! Fire! With rocks. Coming at ya!
Teamwork is true! Let the mountain's veins boil!
Umbrella warfare, I guess!
Let's light it up!
Feeling lucky?
So yeah, and like my build is trash as hell. Also, I use a 4-star weapon. It's not trash. I'm not happy about that build. Let me show you. Weapon is like this one. So yeah, it's better to use Gravestone. With Gravestone, I get way more damage, and unfortunately, so yeah, I don't have like enough crit rate. So yeah, that's a problem. I will switch my weapon to Serpent Spine. So yeah, my BP like for this weapon, I will use like this one. So yeah, this one will increase damage, I hope, for my Navia. Rohit must be eating well with Ito. Oh yeah, actually yes. Actually he's like happy with Shao more damage. Scar is faster dreamers. What about Shao?
We should take a break after all that running
I
around.
will thank him again today.
Yeah, let's rest here for a bit.
Scaramouche is the best anime DPS. I mean, it depends. You know why? Not so many players like especially, you know, like if I'm not mistaken, China community don't like Wanderer at all. You know, Wanderer is not so popular. If you know that, guys, Wanderer is completely like ignored by the China community, China Genshin players. I don't know why. They just hate him a lot. Alright, let me switch back to like Xilonen's 4-star weapon. Because yeah, this weapon just crazy. It's like, yeah, it's better to use like something like this. I don't need so much damage. I'm still doing pretty okay. Also, Xilonen is good with Hyper Bloom, kinich team. Let me try this team again. Can I? Yeah, unfortunately not for the first half, but maybe it's possible. Like Xilonen. Let's try kinich Virgin team. Like this one. I don't think it's going to be so great, but let's try it. You know why? It's because, like, yeah, you need Hydra and Pyro, and kinich use kinich, it's going to be kinda like bad team actually, but let's try it. I should say sorry for what? Sino? Xiao needs high investment. Sino? No, actually, you know what? No, like Dreamers. Yes, he needs high investment, but with Faruzan, cause let's say like this, Constellation 0 Xiao and Constellation 0 Wanderer with Constellation 6 Faruzan. In this team, Sino is better. So yeah, Sino is better than Wanderer in DPS. And if you use Constellation 6 Bennett, by the way, Sino is way better because Constellation 6 Bennett infuse Sino's attack to Pyro, and instead of Anima you use like you can do wave damage, and that wave damage is about like 200 per one plunge. That's crazy damage. So still, because yes, Sino is difficult to build, but now as you know we already have like his signature set, which is cool, and because of that he's not so bad now. Back then, yes, he was terrible because we had no, we only had weapon for him. That's it. No signature artifact. So yeah, that was a problem. But now he's not so bad. With Faruzan, by the way, I saw a couple footages. Oh, hi Simo, how are you doing? Quick question, please. Yes, of course. I'm sorry for have just it's completely okay, Simo. Also, I wish you was. Thank you very much. That's alright, Simo. That's completely okay. What is that with the reaction? Oh, about that, by the way. So yeah, as you know, Simo, we're going to get some like transformative reaction buff. It's not a buff for reaction. It's like increased multiplier. Like I have a theory about that. I think they are going to increase those reactions because of chasca. Because as you know, they will release chasca is 5.2, and chasca is going to be not so good actually. And because of that, they maybe will increase superconduct, overload, electrocharge reaction, especially for chasca, and alongside this one's shatter is also will be increased. It's not a great multipliers or something, but let's say if you play out of electrocharge is going to be pretty useful, overload also, but it's additional to damage. It's not going to be something crazy, you know, because all of these reactions, since they are transformative reactions, needs elemental mastery to deal more damage. Now let me show you. But you need crit rate and crit damage to deal to do some damage. So let me show you. If you check like this, if you play like press this, let's say you play arlecchino with Chevreau's team, something like that, you know, with a mon like a Pyro and Electro, right? If you check your arlecchino and you have a little bit like elemental mastery or have someone who can give you elemental mastery, you can check this like question mark and check overload, superconduct, electrocharge, burning, shatter, swirl, bloom. But we need like overload, superconduct, electrocharge reaction is like by 61%. So yeah, you know, we will get increased multiplier. So in this case, you can get more damage. So yeah, let's say like. So yeah, it's like it's not scales on element. It's going to be scales on elemental mastery anyway. So it's more damage, but it's not like say because it's bad idea to give your arlecchino a lot of elemental mastery and it completely ignore like crit rate and crit damage, you know. So yeah, it's bad idea. So it's still better to go like crit rate, crit damage build, but if you can invest something to elemental mastery, it's give you some additional damage. That's it. Not so huge changes, but it's still going to be pretty good addition to your damage. About electrocharge, actually, it's like it's going to be pretty good for hyperbloom, because as you know, for hyperbloom you need like hydro, electro and dendro. So I would say like back then, like now at the moment, if you know Burgeon and hyperbloom, like both have the same multiplier, it's 3. But when you do hyperbloom, alongside hyperbloom you get electrocharge damage as well. So hyperbloom damage overall, hyperbloom team comps will get like those teams can deal more damage. So yeah, like, but not something crazy actually. Mostly I think it's because of Chasca, because Chasca at the moment looks so bad, not gonna lie. So it's like this. Oh, you're welcome, Simo, you're welcome. I want Capitano to be playable. About Capitano, by the way, Sino, like I think Capitano might be a last, like he might be a hero, by the way, a cryo. So yeah, because it's since it's not going to be Citlali, you know, that was my bad. And Ororon is a hero, and Jansson is also a hero, and they both are like electro characters. We still need to get one cryo character as a hero. So I think Captain might maybe just maybe might be last like cryo one, but we'll see. I mean, it's super early to say. So rate my joke right now, please. It's kinda the Lulu damage, so probably I will do around. Okay, like let me just like what was that? Oh yeah, it's about like this team. Let's try this one.
Strike a pose! Let the world come up!
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Buckle up!
Target acquired.
Cut down. He's here.
Shower me praise! Time to shower!
Let the mountain's veins boil!
Flash freeze.
Look alive!
I got him cornered.
Oh, glory! Glory! None!
Let's get it on! Bring it! Let engraved names echo!
Let the world collide!
Locked on.
Actually, it's not bad, not gonna lie, but just keep that in mind. You know why it's, let's say, feels pretty good? It's because of blessing. So yeah, like next pile base is not going to fun like for kinich. Yeah, because if you know, guys, blessing gives like 40% to normal attack and elemental skill damage to all of the characters, but for characters in a Night Soul blessing state, it's like up to 80%. So yeah, it's like crazy actually buff for kinich, for mualani, for the character like play out of skill. It's like Navia as well, by the way, you know. So yeah, and not for Neuvillette, but still Neuvillette is crazy. So yeah, just keep that in mind. But still, it's playable team actually. Like, you know, like Xilonen is like since Xilonen can enable Furina pretty on any team. Can like yeah, you can use Xilonen and Furina as a base for a team, and then add couple DPS characters. When I think Captain get his banner in a Cryonation. Oh, yeah, maybe. But you know what? Cryonation, you mean Snezhnaya. But you know what, Dreamers? Captain is not from Snezhnaya. Captain is from Kainra. So yeah, that's why maybe not. $7.10 is good. The smile, even better. I need to go, so bye Simo, bye. Please everyone enjoy this Simo, or you will get exploded. I don't know, I'm excited for Mauve within mavuika and chasca and Mauve. About like which one? Excited for her move. Oh, Madam Pink. Oh yeah, actually when Madam Pink leaks, you know like what? I like today I saw a couple Reddit threads, and they said that we will not see Madam Pink within 5.3 and 5.4, unfortunately. But me too, because she is kinda like a plunge attacker, but hydro, polearm, and yes, she's DPS by the way. So yeah, we'll see. Like, actually it's not a bad type of character, I would say, you know, like plunge with like, we'll see. Like, yeah, it's a little bit early to say something, but yes, would be nice to get her, actually, not gonna lie. Lady Shao, yes, Lady Shao, exactly. Lady.
My potted plant on the porch has died again. I was watering it every day. Ugh, don't tell me I overdid it this time.
Oh, you mean Madam Pink? Oh, like, oh, by the way, about Madam Pink, you know, guys, like, she is going to be released, like, by different name. She's not going to be a Madam Pink. It's like Wanderer and like a Scaramouche, something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Or, yeah, if I'm not mistaken, yeah. But she's NPC, that makes sense. Yes, yeah. With us, with the play family. Okay, let me do.
Let my name echo in song! Hear the echoes of the valley!
The tides beckon.
Enhanced animal module 75.
Okay. Not gonna lie, she looks just amazing. Oh, you can do. Ah, you cannot do that actually. Alright. Oh, I didn't know that. For real? Oh my. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Ah, she can do something like that. For real? Okay, let's test again. That's the first time I... Okay.
The forge!
Okay,
Gross.
my bad.
Cold.
Also, Mr. Vortex, please stay hydrated. Yeah, thank you very much. I will. Thank you very much. You can just like Vortex is more than enough, Simo, for real. I'm excited for mavuika and you know, can you rate my Xilonen? Of course I can. Remember, I don't need a lot of Xilonen. Oh yeah, that's okay. Actually, you know, just it's completely okay. You don't need defense because let's say defense only needs for for healing. Just a second. Okay, I see. Actually, you know, if you ask me, it's a great idea. It's like, if you need energy recharge and buff, it's okay, yeah. It's completely... Oh, it's up to you. Actually, yes, by using her skill, he deals some damage. Not gonna lie. It's a lot in my opinion, but it's like... it's better to like focus on her like skill, but it's up to you. I mean, like, it's better to like spend all of your books, more etc. mats on skill first than like doing like, because you said that you are not focused on healing but level up it up to level 6, which is, yeah, but all right, let me check the stats. Actually, I'm a little bit curious about that. What Okay, it's defense. It's defense. It's crit rate for real. But why? You don't need crit. Anyway, like it's up to you. But I wouldn't suggest you to do like something like this. It's still up to you. You can do some damage, and her skill, by the way, gives you some ability to do damage. Oh, and you know what, Yoni? In this case, I would suggest you to like change this weapon. You know why? Change this weapon to sacrificial, and you can do like back-to-back skill and do do double skill damage and get pretty good numbers, you know. But it's up to you. I mean, she's not a great, like, she's not so great battery, unfortunately, because you only on field her like to use her skill and couple normal attacks. But yeah, no, it's okay. Like, it's completely okay. But anyway, it's suspicious. Like, this one's defense. Damn, that's crazy actually. 31 crit damage. Damn, bro. Like, let's say, no matter what, since you use this artifact, you get like 40% elemental damage bonus, and you get 30. Like, yeah, this level only gives you 30% like a debuff. It's alright. I mean, like, yeah. But less healing. You know why you need more healing, Yoni? You know why it's better to go for healing? Let me explain you. Like, when you get more healing from Xilonen, you can get fanfare stacks more faster. And it means you can be under Furina's 75 elemental damage bonus attack for a long time. You know, as you know, like when you use, like, usually rotation starts with Furina's skill, then Furina's burst. Furina's burst lasts for 18 seconds duration. And if you can get like that, let me show you. Like, just let me do that like test, and I will show what I mean. Oh, hi Dark, how are you doing? Use crit rate so I can use a FAV passive easily. You know, like, you can, but it's not so important. Because she's not so great in, like, I don't think Favonius is great for Xilonen, not gonna lie, but it's up to you. Let me do that, like, let me show you. Like, why is the healing it's so great for Xilonen? Because the more healing you have, the more faster you can get 300 fanfare stacks. And in this case, you can get 75% elemental damage bonus for all teammates. You know, that's why healing is so good. That's why, if you ask me, I would suggest you to go for defense instead of crit rate. Because she still is not so great and like this battery stuff. So yeah, just increase her like energy recharge and you will be completely okay. See, for me it's 195 and I'm okay with that. You can also like go for like sacrificial. It's not a great option at all. But instead of Favonius, to do like 2 back-to-back skill for her, it's like a little bit additional damage because you have like 60 to 120 ratio. So yeah, let me show what I mean. Oh, I need to get it.
Shower me with praise!
Just a second.
Stand clear! Animal test 63.
Silence!
So yeah, let me get some healing, let me go back and I... Oh, Dark, do you think Cryo will be buffed with Snezhnaya release? It feels like, yes, definitely. Has been feeling, yes, like, Dark, if you ask me about that, I think yes. You know why? Because usually, but it's not like you say. Like, I don't think they will just like buff Cryo, especially. You know why? Because maybe they will release some like pretty broken character with like some multipliers, but I don't think they will increase cryo. Cryo is okay. What's the problem with cryo? Since cryo cannot react with dendro, like many players just don't use it, you know. Like dendro is crazy, melt is also okay, but we don't have pretty consistent characters who can apply melt pretty good, you know. The only one is Risley, maybe we can use with Xianyun, but the problem is at Constellation 0, Risley is not so great, even though he can do some like melt damage. But now we have like Xilonen who can increase the damage, and you can use like with like another cryo to get more crit rate, you know, with Xianyun, something like that, or maybe like to do some swill. So yeah, like we will get some options definitely in the future, and I think yes, in Snezhnaya cryo might be like pretty powerful and we'll get something, but I don't think they will just increase cryo especially, you know, because so far we haven't got anything like that. As you know, we're going to get some like transformative reaction, like multipliers increase, which is superconduct, shatter, overload and electrocharge. But it's like increase on the game level, not on the characters level, you know. But in Snezhnaya, maybe they will just release couple pretty good characters, like they did with, let's say with Arlecchino, kind of like this, you know, like because Arlecchino, like she's pretty down, like let's say not a bad character at all, yeah. She deals like a lot of DPS, or maybe characters like Neuvillette, you know, like let's say if you like so far, just a second. So yeah, if you check like Hydro characters, like before Hydro characters before Furina and Neuvillette, who we got? We have like Tartaglia, but Tartaglia is like is crazy, especially in vaping, you know, that's why. So yeah, we have Kamisato Ayato. He wasn't so great, unfortunately. Yes, he's cool. His like burst lasts for 20 seconds. Pretty okay. Oh, for real, this weapon? I never saw that. So yeah, but Yelan, she's okay, not gonna lie, off field. But, you know, like not broken. But with Neuvillette and Furina especially, we got like Hydro's value increased by a lot. And mualani, by the way, also. Xianyun increased like Furina's damage as well and give some healing. So yeah, you know. So I think they will just release some crazy character. And that's it. I don't think they will just increase like Hydro damage. Especially. My friend's keeping Mavuika because she has arlecchino. Oh, about that, Mavuika, like Arlecchino and Mavuika is going to be... Oh, by the way, today I heard that Mavuika is going to be DPS character at Constellation 0. So yeah, no support whatsoever, but we'll see. We'll see. I mean, like, yeah. She still can apply Pyro, pretty consistent, even though she is going to be coordinated attack something. Yeah, I know about Funfair, but Vortex. I use Xilonen in Chlorined and mualani teams without Furina. When I use Furina, I switch to defense. Oh, okay. Like, if so, yes. I mean, like, if you do like something like this, then yes. Because, you know why? You need that defense to get more healing. Without that, Furina is kinda useless, especially in mualani team. As you know, like, with Neuvillette has self-healing abilities. And it's like, yeah, he can, he can create some, like, fanfare stacks. But mualani can't. So Xilonen is the only source of healing in that team. But yes, if you switch to defense, that's like, yeah, that's right. Yeah, Hydra got a huge update from like Furina and Neuvillette. I agree. They can release a broken cryo characters and it would be, yes, exactly, like Dark. And I think it's way better decision than create like let's say increasing especially like only cryo damage, you know. So yeah, because now maybe they will do something with Pyro, or maybe some like, you know why? Because I don't know, like, yes, it's like, but about characters, I definitely know that we will get pretty broken characters. And as you know, Columbina, she is going to be Cryo. Also, like, it's a series, but still, like, if you already, like, done with Archon Quest, like, 3rd and 4th, you know, like, we got 2 Electro heroes, which is a little bit nonsense if you ask me, and still we don't have any Cryo. And I think maybe Captain is going to be the Cryo one, you know, maybe, because that spot, I mean Cryo spot, is still free. Citlali is not going to be, she is not going to be a hero. Citlali is going to be released alongside Mavuika in 5.3. So maybe, just maybe, Captain is going to be, because Captain is not from Snezhnaya, as you know. He is Fatui, but he is from Kainra. So maybe we will get playable Captain like in a 5.4 something, you know, or maybe in like, we'll see. I mean, like, we'll see. It's a series. I don't think it's true or not. It's like, yeah, it's just my take on that. Forward to Archon Quest. It felt like tomorrow. And Nahida power creeping gonna, yes. Actually, you're right. It's not about, by the way, MC, it's not Nahida power creep, it's Dendro. Because when they add Dendro to the game, this game changed completely, you know? For real, they changed, because unfortunately, the only problem is Cryo cannot react with Dendro. That's why Cryo, like, became, like, a little bit, like, yeah, not so useful, unfortunately, because like you can use like Cryo with a melt, with freeze, and that's it. With shatter, yes, maybe that's why they just increase shatter damage, you know. But still, it's like crit rate, like it's a crit damage. You need like crit rate, crit damage anyway, and a little bit elemental mastery. So yeah, it's a little bit questionable. Those buffs anyway will not be as a game changer, something like this. They just will allow you to use some, like to get some additional damage. But which element can benefits more? You know which elements? It's animal. That's why I think they will do these changes only because of chasca. Because animal is the element which can benefit a lot from these buffs. You know why? Since all of these buffs, it's transformative reactions. I mean, all of these buffs, like all of these attacks, reactions, I'm sorry, superconduct, shatter, overload, and electrocharge, like rely on like elemental mastery. The characters who can use elemental mastery, like Kazuha Sucrose, and let's say we have Sayu, by the way, also not a bad option, can benefit a lot. Also, maybe Chasca elemental mastery build can be useful as well. You know, we'll see, like it's a lot of question actually, especially about Chasca. I think Colombiana carry crowd DPS and Snatch 9. We'll see, like Dreamers. There are some categories left in cryo and like reaction buffer to the
Melusines are beautiful creatures.
I'm excited.
They are the pride of Fontaine.
Colombiana will be
sure
next best cryo. Ooh, I hope so. I hope so actually. You know why? Because let's say if you check my cryo characters, I don't have so many. I mostly use my Rosa, and you know that. I mostly use my Diona and Rosa. I don't use Ayaka, unfortunately. She's not so great. I mean, like, yes, even though, like,
a blade embraces
let's say
its
she's
duty,
not bad, but yeah.
as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
I use Ganyu some time to time because of her burst, but Rosa is like the best for me. She's just crazy. Columbina will be the next best cryo. I hope so, yes. Columbina is going to be the best one, like, yeah, and she is going to be a Fatui Harbinger, by the way. Then I like Fatui Harbingers, but we'll see. And you know why I think Captain is going to be like Cryo one? Because as you know, he has a delusion of Cryo. When he fight against Mavuika and like on the fourth part of the Archon quest, he also like shows us about that that delusion, like Cryo one. So yeah, we'll see. Like yeah. Economy was the next. Cryo was underrated with Ayaka back then in Nazum. And you know why? Why? In my opinion, it's all problem was Shenhe. Because, like, as you know, like for Ito we have Goro, for Raiden we have Asara, for yes, for Arlecchino and Raiden we also like have Chivalrous. Then we have like some buffs. Oh yeah, for Eula we have Mika. You know, like we have like 4-star characters, which is great supportive character. But for Ayaka we have Shenhe, and it's like pretty I would say expensive team, you know. And Constellation Zero Shenhe is not so good, unfortunately. Yeah, she only gives you like opportunity to do like 5 normal attacks and that's it, which is like, yes, not so, like, yeah, 5 attacks is like nothing. And you need to do rotation again and again, which is like, yeah, it's so boring actually, you know. Yes, you can like show big numbers, but just imagine you do like big numbers but cannot kill your enemy like in one rotation. So yeah. Oh, alright. Like I wanted to show you the... Oh yeah, Yoni, about like that healing. Anemo was used like mainly for supporting until characters like Wanderer, who depends on which element useful. Yes and no. You know why? Because we also have Heizo, you know? We also have Heizo. We also have Jin, by the way. Jin is mostly not for swirling or something. Yes, she can swirl, but she's a great healer. So, but yes, like so far, Anemo mostly was a supportive element, but Geo kinda like DPS element. But yes, with Wanderer, with Chasca, with Heizo, now we have some DPS character in Anemo as well. Which is okay, I'm okay with that completely. Oh yeah, by the way, Xianyun. Xianyun at Constellation 6, she's just crazy DPS character. You know, at Constellation 0, she's supportive character. At Constellation 0 and Constellation 1, she's supportive character. But with higher constellation, she became like a great DPS character. I don't... Goblet Chasca will use... Oh, about like still don't about Goblet, by the way. About Goblet for Chasca. Let's say, if I'm not mistaken, the like rule of thumb, it's going to be attack. Let's say if you want to get like the damage no matter what team you use is attack Goblet. But I think it depends on your team. If you're going to use different elements, let's say Pyro, Hydro and Electro, then attack definitely with Chasca. If you will focus for Pyro, then I think Pyro Goblet with double Pyro, let's say Bennett, Shenling, Furina and Chasca, I think Pyro might be the way, you know, because you will convert a couple of her bullets to Pyro. In this case, you will do more Pyro related attack. So yeah, Pyro Goblet might be more beneficial. When you use Hydro and Electro, let's say, then maybe Hydro one, but I would say better to go for Electro Goblet. You know why? Because because Hydro cannot give you like 2 instances of damage when you swirl it, but Electro can. So it's like this, but some, like, let's say, in general, I would say attack Goblet is the way. It's like, let's say, it might be best for every reaction and characters. No Anemo, definitely. And as you know, guys, her Ascension is going to be a crit rate. So yeah. Yes, Captain is number 1 for 2, and we don't know, maybe Columbina will turn out to be other element. Oh yeah, but actually yes, it's possible about other elements. You know why? Because it's the same situation was about Chasca. Chasca first was like Cryo, definitely Cryo, it was obvious, yeah, on the pictures. But now, but after that, somehow they turned out and like became a air animal. Same until she releases. It's for... By the way, Vortex leaks are saying Chasca DPS is very high, comparable to Neuvillette. Oh, you know, like with Constellation Yoni, yes. With Constellation, I agree. You know why? Most likely they saw, like, if you remember, we got like first gameplays, Chasca's gameplays, and you know what? Those gameplays was with Constellation 6, Chasca. With Constellation 0, unfortunately, she is not so great. Unfortunately, because her skill and burst work at the same way. The only difference is when you use her skill, you get only 3 bullets converts, but when you use her burst, like all 6 converts to the element you have on your team. So yeah, let's say if you have like Chasca, Pyro, Electro, and Hydro, and use her skill, like 3 of the, so you can get like 6 bullets. 3 of them is going to be Animal. Other 3 is going to be Pyro, Electro, and Hydro. If you use her burst, then 2 bullets is going to be Pyro, 2 bullets Electro, and 2 bullets Hydro. Something like this, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, but no matter what, you need to use charge attack, and you need to use charge attack when you hover on, like, so yeah, it's like, she's still like charge attack bow character, like Ganyu, kinda like Ganyu. She's not Wanderer, by the way. She's completely different character. And you know what, like, in my opinion, that's why they want to increase, you know, like, I don't know what, like, Liquor say about the damage, but they increase the damage of Superconduct, Overload, and Electrocharge with, I don't think Hoyo do that with no reason whatsoever. I think it's because of Chasca, you know, because Chasca is going to be not so powerful, and they decided to increase those reactions, you know, because when you use a team like Pyro, Pyro, Electro, and Hydro, you definitely will get some Overload, and you definitely will get some Electrocharge. So yeah, alongside the multiplier she has, you can get increased damage as well. But we'll see. Like, it's my take on situation. I might be completely wrong about that. We'll see. I think at Constellation 0 she is not a character to pull for. Oh my. Xianyun works with everybody, man. Xianyun, I like Xianyun. You know why? Because I use mostly Xianyun for exploration, and she's crazy. It's not like Kinich when you can use double jump only within Natlan, you know? And outside Natlan, he's a little bit limited. You can like use Xianyun like all over the Teyvat. I saw people run her with Xilonen, Plunge, and Mora. You mean Chasca for real? Oh, I don't know about that. Maybe. We'll see. I mean, like, Farzan lowers. Oh no, about Farzan, by the way, I don't think Farzan is a way. You know why? I will explain you. Because if you read her kit,
has an enduring aftertaste.
Like, it's better to use different elements, but not animal. Because animal damage gives you like let's say it's a other elements damage, it's a 3 times higher than animal. So yeah, it's not a great way to use any other animal character in the team, you know. So yeah, it's better to go different elements. It's my opinion. According to the kit we have, like on a paper, it's like this. But we'll see. We need more footages. We need more gameplays to say something. I wish here could give some crit and not only damage bonus. Oh yeah, about that. Actually, crit rate is... Yes. But you can go with crit rate, you know. But the problem is, yeah, it's cryo. Yeah. Farzan lowest react. In my opinion, using Pyro and Furina is a must. Therefore, EM Goblet would be very... No, EM Goblet is like, you mean for Chasca? No, unfortunately it's not. You know why? Because you can, let's say, it's not a, because like, let's say the character like Alhaitham, right? Alhaitham scales of EM. That's why using EM for him is a way instead of attack or something else. But she's not like this. I mean, she's not scales on elemental mastery. So that's why attack is a way. She's like Navia, you know, like if you check Navia's like talents, you know. You see, it's like multipliers, that's it. So yeah, in this case, attack is a way. That's why for Navia, you usually use, like, let's say it's like great idea to use attack sand, not any other. Like not EM, of course. Let's say yes, EM is like, even though EM can be useful for a shielding, but say it's like a long story. Or let's say the character like Nahida, you still, oh no, Nahida is not a great example because yeah. Yeah, which character to choose to show you like EM on like, oh, let's say Rosa. Actually, it's not a bad example at all. Let's say I use Elemental Mastery. You know why? Because I usually do Melt. And she's supportive character, but she's not DPS, you know? If I want to use her as a DPS, it's better to use attack. So it's like, I think it's a better example. Let me show you ratio. I have like 64 to 136 energy recharge. So because of that, I use Favonius one. So yeah. And that's why I use her as with Elemental Mastery. Because I need to use that burst as fast, as more as I can. I use EM to get more like, just a second, to get more melt damage. Even though the multiplier with the Elemental Mastery I have, it's, you see, like 32%. It's not so great, you know? So yeah, you need a ton of Elemental Mastery to get some out, like some damage back. So what vortex? It's for more wave damage. No, it's not like this. You can check it, Yoni. I mean, like you can you just like go for your characters, like check the details, press this question mark, and you will see how much. Like even with 1k Elemental Mastery, you just get like about like 100% more melt. It's not enough. It's low. That's why it's better to go crit rate, crit damage instead of it, and get some like let's say like you know, like some other source to get some Elemental Mastery. In this case, yes, let's say the character like Nahida, who can give you some like Elemental Mastery. Nahida is not a great example, you know why, but still, like let's say like Nahida with Anemo is like, yeah, Anemo is not a great. Or maybe like you can use Bennett with the instructor set. In this case, you can get 120 Elemental Mastery and keep your crit rate, crit damage on your chasca. So that's a way actually, you know. So as you know, you can use Bennett with instructor set. In this case, yes, you can do it. Like EM, like instructor set.
Ow!
As you know, this one, 4-piece instructor set, gives you, upon triggering elemental reaction, gives you like 120 Elemental Mastery. So yeah, this is the way. But switching attack goblet to EM, it's not a way. It's bad decision. What goblet would be better than EM if I use Chasca, Bennett, Furina? If you use Chasca, Bennett, Furina and Fischl, it's attack goblet. Because let's say attack goblet will give you more damage. You know why? Because let's say if you use double Pyro Furina, then I would say Pyro damage goblet might be better. If you use like double Electro and Hydro, Electro might be better. But attack is kinda, in general, it's better to go for attack. It's going to be like this. It's going to be attack sand and attack goblet. In this case, you can get more damage output than with EM, definitely. Because she doesn't scale on Elemental Mastery. I saw boss coming in 5.2. Oh yeah, maybe 5.3, but we'll see. It's 5.2 for real. Oh, it's Chasca boss. Oh yeah, actually yes, Chasca mats. I mean, like, yeah, you're right. It's like not a world boss. It's only the boss like for, yeah, maybe. And you know what, like you say about boss. In 5.2 we will get like map expansion, so yeah, definitely we will get something. So yeah, it's the area is going to be right here. Transform to other boss like one and Sumeru. Oh yeah, maybe. Demon's Vortex, should we give Sacrificial Jade on Nahida? My friend suggested me because I send weapon after pull her. Sacrificial Jade. Oh, Sacrificial Jade is like HP weapon for Nahida. Oh, just a second. If I'm not mistaken, Sacrificial Jade is this one for Nahida? No. It's not a great weapon for Nahida. Should we give Sacrificial Jade on? No. Sacrificial Jade is bad. Oh yeah, this weapon is not okay. Like, it's like, you know why maybe he like doing something like this? Because of crit rate, but it's not the case. You know why? With Elemental Mastery you can get crit rate anyway, but with her passive. So I wouldn't suggest you to do that. Yeah, this weapon is like for, you can use it on Neuvillette. I personally don't like it because of this passive. You see, like when not on the field for more than 5 seconds, etc. So yeah, it's like, yeah, you need to keep it off field. It's like trash sack. That's why I just like don't use it. But for Nahida, definitely no. Yes, I saw a bird that from Chasca tribe. Oh yeah, that bird's actually animal, just like, yeah, jetpack. Actually, yes, that's a really jetpack. She flies so high. Alright, let me just like show the...
Let the world collide!
Letting crave names echo!
Be sanctified.
So yeah, at the moment I have like 300 fanfare stack, you see? All of them. And it means like full 75% elemental damage bonus. And it lasts for... yeah, it's gone. So it's still not enough actually. I need to like level up like her and like to give her more defense. Alright. Really cool, and I'm excited to... yes, me too actually, MZ, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, oh, actually it's not bad. Alright. Even though I recently got pretty good attack sand. So yeah, it's about the time, so let me do it one more time and maybe that's it for today. Actually guys, if you want me to, we can like do the stream about reactions tomorrow as well. Okay, let me go with a different team. With Dia. Oh no, with Dia. Oh no. It was like this team. Ah, okay. Okay, let me go the same team. So yeah, it's better to go the same team. And you know what? I haven't used sucrose, but yes, it's like it's a waste of my it's a waste of time.
I want to help.
Yes. Oh, Yoni, is that with Zeph or that 4-star EM weapon? Kinich-san. Yes, kinda. Now you have to get chasca. Oh, yeah, I will show my attack, by the way. I'm pretty lucky on attacks, like sands. I don't know why. Actually, usually attack sands are like not so great for me.
Settle down.
Time to shine!
Let the mountain's veins boil!
Let the mighty be humbled.
Let me show you my sands. Recently I got another one. HP sand are rare. Yes, HP sand are super rare. Okay. That's like, let's say that's for yeah, strong box. And by the way, guys, don't forget to finish our conquest, because you can get up to 500 Primogems. It's like, yeah, this one. I'm like you on Elemental Master Circle with double crit subset I got. Yes, actually, you know, like, me too, but like, let me show you my, Obsidian Codex artifacts. Just let me, yeah, let me choose my lucky team today.
I got you, boss.
Oh yeah, let me show first. I'm pretty okay. I don't know why, but you know, like, I have this one. It's my first one. Second one, I got this one recently. 21, 70, which is not bad actually. This one I use on my kinich with a 10 crit rate. That was crazy. And this one is energy recharge, also pretty good. And I have another attack here. HP, defense, or this one. Oh, this one I have HP, but yes, it's not so great. It's the only HP I have. So yeah, getting HP is pretty difficult. And another elemental mastery. So let me try the strong box. Yes, let me do Mercy Hunter. Oh, I have a lot. Okay. Not this time. Did I? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I did. Yes, unfortunately. Unfortunately. It's like always like this. But that's alright. And give me Xilonen signature. Xilonen signature? Game please sent. Oh, HP sent, yes. I know, like, farming for artifacts is... Oh yeah, you're welcome, Yoni, you're well welcome. So yeah, guys, like, it's time to finish the stream, but I will be online tomorrow, we'll see. Like, we have a couple, like, leaks about future characters. I'm still trying my luck on Furina set to get good. About that. Actually, you know, like, since Furina using Marushi Hunter, like, I'm a little bit surprised about that. Like, haven't you... I farmed that set, I mean, like, Marushi Hunter, like crazy back then, you know? Like this domain. If I'm not mistaken, yes, I had like crazy. So yeah, this domain was like... Just let me check how many artifacts I have. Just a second. I have a lot, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you see, like ton of this. Because let's say if you use the character with Furina, going with Marushi Hunter is not a bad idea, but this one is also pretty useful. Official, you can use it on like two-piece, you can use on like Alhaitham, you can use it on field character. Navia, by the way, it's not a bad. So yeah, like crazy characters. Oh, I see, yes, they're different, I see. So yeah, alright guys, bye bye, thanks for joining once again, and yes, feel free to join tomorrow, we'll see how it goes. Alright guys, thanks for joining once again, and bye bye guys. To the point, I got high goblet on when I was 50-50 on yours. Oh real? The point, I get Hydro Goblet, Mercy Hunter set. Why not? It's good. I mean, like, you know, like what? Okay, let me just show you. I still cannot get pretty good, like, goblet for my, Yeah, it's like this. It's okay, but it's not crazy, you know, like, yeah, it's HP, it's crit rate, crit damage. I'm not complaining at all. But like, if you check other pieces, you see like 21, 3, 16, like 26, etc. with HP. It's crazy. This one is not so great, and I just, yes, use this one with crit rate because I'm a little bit low on crit rate, and unfortunately I don't have like, I'm not so low. It's plus 36, give me like 101, something like that. Maybe I can lower it, you know, to get more something, you know, let's say, but it gives me also energy recharge. So yeah, I decided to like change it. I maybe like will go for his signature because I already have, just a second, I have pretty good Marushti Hunter for him. I have this one. I need like crit damage. Crit damage. Yeah, most likely I'm going to use this one. So yeah, anyway, I like... Alright guys, so yeah, it's time to
We
go.
mercs have one simple rule. Whoever pays the most is your new boss.
Reaction are getting buffed. Yes, Shai's reaction are getting buffed, and it's like in a 5.2. We'll see though. It's not a broken like buff, but yes, it's mostly multipliers. Yes, I will do stream it tomorrow. Alright guys, thanks for joining and bye bye. Bye bye guys.
Mm.